shot glass. Listen to the podcast, it's all up in your mom's ass. Big J kills them like O.J. Simpson. Or quit if the fingerless glove don't fit. Get break quick by that big dick K. Smith. He all up in your ribs while he talking politics. Or get bit when you rattle by that Puerto Rican snake. They natural born killers, legion of skanks. Welcome to the country!
Holy shit, welcome to Legion of Skanks. Put your hands together, motherfuckers. What's up? The fuck happened? They faked it for literally 32 seconds.
What, energy?
Energy, and then they all fell apart. It's all right. Big J, we don't know what happened. Do we have? Has anybody heard from Big J today?
Is there an ETA on J?
Is there?
Big J passed away
He
tonight.
killed himself in solidarity with the Prodigy guy.
Big J and
I can't go on.
His hands were sore from smacking the shit out of Christine tonight.
The only band I've ever listened to. They're going.
his palms were protected, but his fingers were still pretty sore.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay calls them a crossover band.
Big J and Luke Perry, the two heartthrobs of the 90s.
All right.
If you would have said who died today, Big J or Luke Perry,
If you asked me like a year ago who would die on this day,
who would be alive 1 year
If
from
you
now?
gathered 100 scientists a year ago and said who was going to die,
That's how you know climate change is real, because Luke Perry's dead and Big J isn't. It's weird shit like that.
I love that right-wing reasoning.
Yeah.
He's like, what?
Look, we have a great show planned today. Big J out in the West Coast right now doing something. I don't even know what Jay's doing out west, but
I don't know, but I am loving the leg room.
fuck yeah, dude. Show must go on. Big J always complains about me bouncing my legs up and down, but I just realized because he's so wide.
I've never realized how crammed in I am every single
He's
week
a man
until
spreader,
right
too.
now. Yeah.
He's a little bit of a man spreader.
Yeah.
So you know what? Fuck Big J, guys.
I'm down with that.
It's going to be a nicer show, much more leg room.
Remember that time when Ari came over to my place and he told me he needed to use my computer, and then he emailed you from my email, let's consider doing Legion of Skanks without Jay?
Yeah.
And then you just called me.
I was like, really? You think so?
I've been thinking the same thing. I'm so glad you brought this up. I didn't know how to broach the subject.
Shit. All right, look. Unbelievable show planned today. Big J is
That
out
was
west.
the best impression I've ever done of you or anyone in my life, by the way.
You've never put more effort into
I
your
don't know
acting.
how I nailed it. As it came out, I was like, wow.
Incredible. The great Ari Shaffir is in studio, everyone. Returning. Also, it's been a little while. Also back from the dead, ladies and gentlemen, it's Cumtown's Nick Mullen. Come on.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Wearing his hawk gear. Head to toe hawk gear.
It's a big deal to have you guys here together, guys. And it's also a big deal because today officially marks the day that Skankfest tickets are on sale.
Wait, I thought pre-sale already happened.
No, pre-sale happened a month ago. The tickets are officially on sale. We announced.
Ari, I thought you'd be on top of this.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
I'm not promoting it this year.
Yeah, you're really not promoting it this year. What happened?
I thought you started to rely on me, and I pulled away.
Was the festival announced this early last year too?
Yeah. Yeah, we announced the lineup.
What is it, March?
Yeah, it's March.
Yeah.
The festival is going to be in June 21st through 23rd. You guys can grab tickets right now at skankfestnyc.com. We announced a shit ton of the lineups today.
Speaking of shit ton, I've decided to devote my energies away from promoting and into other types of prank.
What type of prank are you doing
Well,
now?
he just said speaking of shit ton. So read between the lines, bro.
All right, if you think you're going to bring any sort of shit to Skankfest, guess again. I really mean
He
this.
doesn't need to bring it. He sneaks it in his butt.
All right. And I mean this. If you do any sort of
Bumps
shit.
in the bump. Bumps in the butt. Oh, there are bumps in the bump.
If you do any shit play at Skankfest, I will
Listen.
fist fight you in front of everybody.
I'm sure you
They
will.
will love it.
I actually have a... Yeah. I love how
I'm
we're- do I
confused.
adjust
What's-
my-
Okay.
Oh, so
He's bringing
let me
feces?
catch you up
Yeah.
real quick.
Oh,
2 years ago at Skankfest, Ari threw piss on Zach. Last year at Skankfest, Lewis threw piss on Ari. Ari's vowed to get him back. We're all
I haven't
terrified.
vowed. You brought it up, and it's just like, yeah, I guess you're right. I do have to do something. All right, let's get back into Legion of Skanks, everybody. This is for another time.
This is Legion of Skanks.
Yeah.
This is all we do.
Skankfest. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, planning Skankfest, talking about piss and shit. You
How
know,
are you
come on.
sweating already?
Why? How? I came
Yeah.
from the steam room.
Hey, who do you think had a worse performance, Mickey Gall or Ryan O'Neal?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. You had Mickey on your podcast days before.
And I'm embarrassed about it now. Don't you think I want to replace that with Diego Sanchez now? Looking back,
All right.
if I could have gone to Guadalajara to interview Diego Sanchez, I would have.
Oh my God, did Mickey not look good?
No,
did
Mickey
for a
looked
round.
real good for those first 20 seconds. He came out. He threw some good strikes. I was like, Mickey's looking good.
Oh, this is it,
Striking
Diego.
looks way better. And things didn't go good.
I was like,
after
thank
that.
God Diego has no cardio and terrible wrestling. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, no, look, it wasn't the best.
He'll
performance
bounce
by Mickey
back.
Gall.
He'll bounce back.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, and who had a worse performance?
Yeah, who was worse? Did you see the Ryan O'Neal fight?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I thought you meant Ryan O'Neal, the actor.
Yeah,
Right. It's that was the best answer you could possibly have to that whole situation.
the guy from Barry Lyndon. I don't know.
No, Ryan O'Neal was the guy that I fought in my MMA fight last summer. That also Ari.
Oh,
Shaffir
right.
Put a lot of his, a lot of clout behind, a lot
Lasted
of
longer.
bullshit.
Lasts or longer to a fatter Mexican, to be fair, but
Yeah, so it's actually perfectly on par.
that's right. That's right.
You know, all right, so do me a favor, real quick. If you guys
That was a win for every little boy that's worn a short shirt into the pool. Was your defeat of that man whose torso is horrendous to fucking begin with?
I wore a rash guard. It wasn't a t-shirt.
A rash guard.
It was a rash guard because
Yeah.
I have very sensitive skin.
Yeah, you have very sensitive fucking emotional skin. It was a fat guard.
You know my nipples chafe.
They actually do.
I like the idea of losing a fight in front of a bunch of people isn't embarrassing, but anyone finding out he has breasts, no one can ever know.
It wasn't about having. I'm telling you right now, I have sensitive skin, and when I grapple, my skin it gets like
Doubles over and kind of jiggles to a point of pain.
Fuck you, you lazy Jew! You were supposed to fight at LS Media. You didn't do it. Now you're quote unquote injured. So who knows when your Sam Tripoli fight is going to happen?
We gotta plan it.
I'm supposed to fight Jimmy Martinez next year, and you're supposed to fight Sam Tripoli.
It'll happen if you'll call it a fight.
What, between you and Sam?
Yeah, he'll go down pretty fast.
Yeah, I don't know.
He'll do what Mickey did. He'll gas pretty like early or late first round, early second round. He'll just be like,
Yeah, but you also don't know how to fight.
I don't need to. I just need to run away for 4.5 minutes.
Oh, that's going to be a really entertaining 4.5 minutes.
What happened to your arm?
I went skiing and fucking out of control, blew up a snowboarder.
Wait, you ran into him?
Yeah, he
That
had no
owns.
idea what was happening.
That fucking rules.
Yeah, because it wasn't even like both of us cutting in, or
Yeah.
it was just like him skiing right down the middle of the path, like he should.
There's just Mountain Dew leaking out of his body. I didn't think it would end like this.
You kind of hate snowboarders, right?
I didn't. Do people still snowboard? I thought that ended in like 1998.
Yeah, I didn't know that was even a thing anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I've never really snowboarded. I got when I was really young, like in ninth grade, 8th grade. I got one of those snowboards that wasn't a snowboard. It was one that like your feet didn't strap in
Like
it.
Back to the Future, where you hold on to a car.
A broken snowboard.
No, it was you could probably look one of these up. It was a snowboard where your feet don't strap in, and it had like a graded top, and there was a string with a handle on it.
Did you get a broken skateboard?
So sad what your dad used to get you before he got killed. Hey, buddy, this is called the snowboard. You sure, Papa? It sure is. I gotta get stabbed now.
Doggy, I'm telling you, look this shit up.
Louis's dad had a stabbing scheduled. He goes, I'm running 10 minutes late for my stabbing.
No, look this. It's a type of snowboard that has a string attached to the front of it, and you hold on to the front of it, and like that was the thing.
Wow. I don't not believe this exists. But I don't believe anyone I grew up with knows what this is.
It is like the poorest escape. Like, you can't even find it.
Could you buy it with food stamps?
I don't know. It's not going to be on Amazon currently. You have to somehow go into like one of those time hop websites.
Google might help with that.
Yeah, just Google snowboard with a string attached to the front.
Poor people snowboard / Mexican PR.
Snowboard with string attached to front. I guarantee it's green and black. I guarantee you it's out there.
No, okay. First of all, no matter what it is, only yours was green and black. They weren't all colored the exact same.
No, these are much nicer. These are much nicer snowboards. Well, yeah, that's the only thing that I've ever done. It wasn't actually snowboard.
But this wasn't like a popular thing. Why did you have that? You had to have been the only person that had that.
Oh, but I thought I was the coolest in the world. I was like, look at my snowboard where I can fucking steer it with a string.
That's cool. Are you thinking of a sled?
It was this awesome snowboard, and I sat on it, and my sister sat on it.
Yeah,
we
it's
went
the-
down little hills.
It's the thing it's like the stretcher they use.
No.
Like,
No, it's not. It's no. These are all just sleds, Bobby. It's a fucking snowboard with a string attached
That
to
looks
the
like it.
front.
Wait.
You're describing what he has in front of you, Lewis. What do you want him to do?
Let me see what that looks like. That's not it at all. But whatever.
Yeah, it's green and black, not
got
blue and yellow.
I've never snowboarded, but I
Was it a lifesaver? Were you drowning at the time?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of swimmies.
This chick in a bikini threw it to me.
It was circular.
I really wish I could find. I really wish you guys found it. It would make me feel so nostalgic and happy again. I didn't have good toys. I look at my kid now. He has so many toys.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything. Like I got like 1 or 2 toys a year, and that was it growing up.
That sucks. I believe it.
Sorry, man.
How'd you guys do for toys? What was your favorite? Yeah.
That
What
sucks.
was your favorite toy?
Mine was Stretch Armstrong. Nick's was, I don't know, what was yours?
Stretch dick strong.
Yeah. Lewis was Stick I Found. And then
I would like. No, I had 1 Transformer.
oh really?
I had 1.
Bumblebee.
It was just a handful of D-cell batteries taped together. His dad's like, no, it's a sled.
It's like a raft. of
Just
content.
sit on it and look. I did a lot of stealing for those batteries.
Dad, do these batteries still work? Oh no.
No,
I don't need them in my alarm clock anymore since I got fired. So
I would never get like entire sets of toys. So I never had like multiple Transformers.
I can see you getting 1 Transformer and it's a Decepticon.
He was definitely a Decepticon for sure. He was a dragon, where his he was a 2-headed dragon.
With the Dragons Decepticons, I kind of remember them.
It was some specialty shit that was probably on sale. Nobody gave a fuck about it.
I
Nobody
didn't
could
watch
name.
Transformers.
I didn't watch them, and I didn't care about the toys. I think I tried to transform them a few times. We were like, this is just not fun.
I bought Bumblebee with all nickels and dimes and pennies. Just fucking emptied it at the fucking CVS and Wheaton Plaza, and just fucking. I was like, count it up, motherfucker.
And that was it. You was your. Not it. Keep on pulling up toys that weren't the ones that I had.
You couldn't just look at that toy and
That's
be like,
him. That's him.
Hunger.
Hunger. Oh man. Oh, I'm being brought back to my childhood right now.
Tearing up.
I want him.
Watch out for flashbacks.
Oh, if anybody wants to send me
Will
Hunger,
someone send him a Hunger
10-93 Jackson Avenue.
so it can match what his son goes through all the time?
Come on.
sorry. No, I was just talking about that.
You're not supposed to talk about my kid's hunger.
Kid's going to bed hungry.
So where were you skiing?
Park City.
Utah?
Yeah, Utah. Me, Bert, Normand, Sean Patton, Bernazisi, Ryan O'Neill.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I think he broke his hand too, Ryan.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never gone skiing. It's a very white activity.
Ryan O'Neill broke his hand.
I think so, yeah.
He definitely didn't break his hand in his fight with Lewis.
No.
You got to
He
land
didn't
a punch
get
to
any
do
punches
that.
off. Boom.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Everyone's just breaking shit. I mean, 2 injuries out of a group of like 6 people, like that. You shouldn't go snowboard.
These were out of shape.
You guys
comedians.
shouldn't hang out.
These are all 40-year-old men who
You
just
should-
ran into a little bit of money so they could do fun things
You
now.
should never hang out with these people ever again.
Ryan's
In any
injury,
kind
by the
of
way,
event.
he was okay. So we had to go. We're like, let's go cut over to this different path. So we had to cut over to a flat part and then cut down and right by a lake. And so we had to really bomb it to get the speed up. And so he's bombing, and I'm watching him. All of a sudden, as he's going down, he just goes and just falls like straight down. This rope was hidden and just wrapped around him. Cut
This is
both
Lewis's
his hands.
dumb sled. It's a fucking this booby trap
Snowboard.
Yeah, it hurts the rich kids, and you take their snowboard. That's what it's designed to do.
Lewis's parents gave him a tool to go steal other kids' snowboards.
It's a hammer mace. What it does is it's a hammer attached to a rope that you can use to nail stuff or to crush opponents.
But I mean, like, how expensive is skiing? Because I feel like the barrier of entry to skiing is pretty high. That if you're a poor kid, it's just never gonna happen.
Yeah, you gotta be able to afford. Yeah, just one day of skiing is like almost $200
For
Yeah.
a kid. So if my
Yeah,
mom
you gotta
wanted to take
rent
me
skis.
skiing for a day when
Yeah.
I was 8,
So
she would have had to
reconnect
pay.
with you? Oh, then you mean then?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah. So what?
She would have to pay $200 for me to go skiing.
Yeah,
Why do you think it's the one sports blacks
Maybe-
don't dominate?
Yeah.
maybe 130.
Entry fee.
No,
Maybe
fuck
130 to
that.
get up there.
Yeah. No, I've never. Have you skied, Nick?
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. Are you good?
I'm not good at it. I lack any kind of athleticism, even if it's just standing and waiting until you're at the bottom of a hill.
But it also feels like you don't have to be athletic. I feel like you could just do it. I feel like I'd be really, really good.
Of course you do. Nick's only, yeah.
Are you having a hard time with your microphone?
It's sort of. It's like too high when I put it up there.
Why don't you take it out of the thing?
Because
Just
my
hold
broken
it.
arm. Oh, that worked.
Yeah, I was suggesting hold it with the non-broken arm.
Yeah, I
you're
got
good.
it. Nailed it. Man, this show really has no direction without Big J.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Big J gives the show direction? No
guess
way.
so. I don't
no
know.
direction.
I
It's
would-
just laughs, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the direction as much.
No one knows who to like defer to.
Yeah. Usually it's Big J.
Yeah.
Oh, we could pretend
Show's
he's here.
over. That's it. Guys, thanks for coming out tonight. It's been a fun show.
All right. No, we could recreate Jay being here. Hey, so I was listening to Korn and telling Christine she's stupid. I can't do it. I don't know. I tried.
Hey, can you pull
I
up a
tried my
picture?
best.
Can you pull up a video of a black woman taking a shit?
It's
No,
almost
we're
now. It's
gonna-
almost like
Do
he's
you know
here.
there's an app in San Francisco to find homeless people shitting?
What do you mean?
You can find where homeless people are shitting at any moment.
What do you
On
mean?
an app.
But why do you want to find that?
I don't know. 'Cause
Like, to
you might
clean
want
it
to avoid
up?
it. You might want to avoid it, or you might want to find it. I don't know. It's up
Oh
to
yeah, I
you.
guess
why you wanna-
avoiding it would be the reason.
Yeah, go around. I'm gonna go down La Brea today. How
There's a
come?
homeless-
a
there's
lot
a
of
homeless-
shitting on Fairfax.
Yeah, I guess I'd want to avoid that. But can we download that app right now and see if there's any homeless people shitting in the neighborhood?
Oh, the creek is gonna light up like bing, 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 bang.
Yeah.
There's nothing but homeless open mic or shit in this place.
So, what happened to the singer of Prodigy?
Yeah. What? How did he die? How did he die? Smack my bitch up. Die.
Did he kill himself? That's what I heard. I heard he killed
No,
himself.
I didn't hear that at all. Did he?
Yeah.
If he kills himself by hanging off a doorknob, I'm gonna again say masturbation. Suicide?
That makes sense.
Is it
It
guaranteed?
does. He wasn't doing shit anymore, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they didn't.
What?
They haven't had a song in
They only had the
that
one
one
song.
album, right?
No, they have more than one song. They
Name,
had like three.
They had
Name-
a couple, but they were all on the same album.
Name three.
Uh,
Name three songs.
Minefields, Firestarter, and Smack My Bitch Up.
What?
I
Yeah.
definitely know Firestarter and Smack My Bitch Up. Minefield, I probably know if you played it, but
It was on the Matrix soundtrack.
I would love to hear Minefields right now.
if someone could just play it.
This is
if you
why-
had, if you had an intern turned employee who could actually do something.
Where the fuck is Thud right now?
Hey, who'd you hire for the intern?
Thud was the intern that got hired.
What did he do to win?
I don't know.
He was just
Thud.
thug.
Come here, talk on camera. What did you do?
He was the
what'd you
only
do
one
to
who
win?
actually did anything.
I crushed my opponent's.
That's done with it. Get back to the background.
It was
I guess how did he suicide?
yeah. How
How did he suicide? I'm always
Maybe we
interested
can
in that.
riff something about that, fellas.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, what would you guys do?
You
How
know?
would you do it?
How would you kill the lead
Have
singer
you,
of
have
Prodigy?
you ever
I'd
kill
beat him to
yourself,
death with a
Louis?
hammer.
How about you, Ari? You ever kill yourself? No? All right. What else we got going on?
I would. Hanging is back in these days. I've known
Yeah.
a few people now that have hung themselves, and that's pretty interesting to me. But I'd probably go pills, except for the itchiness.
What do you mean?
The leg itchy, you know, right where you go to sleep.
I feel like if you take enough to kill yourself, you're not going to be dealing with that
Wait,
for too long.
What do you mean?
Like when you take pills, you get a little itchy. Like
I get that.
Before you actually
He's
fall
saying-
asleep, you get the spider legs.
Yeah, a little bit of itchiness.
Yeah,
A little bit.
I don't want to deal with it.
Nah, I
Come
feel
on,
like
we've
if you
all
take
done
enough-
heroin, right? You get a little itchy.
You haven't done heroin. You know they make them in pills now, right? All right. It's like 70,000 Americans every year are doing it
Yeah.
until they die.
Hey, can we do heroin on this podcast one day?
I would do heroin right now if it would make the podcast better.
I have a feeling doing
some
heroin
lead up
could
to
go
it.
the other
Does
way.
anyone have
Oh, yeah,
heroin? Wait, I have a bunch of kratom.
Ugh. I took that and almost threw up, passed out, couldn't make my spot at New York Comedy Club. Had to ask Cannon to be like, "Hey, can you throw somebody else on?" He's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "I'm about to pass out."
Kratom.
Yeah, kratom and booze.
That's the new thing at Gas Digital. Everyone's on kratom all the time.
Is it legal or illegal?
It's legal.
Oh,
That's the new thing at Gas Digital.
It just means Lewis is doing it, by the way.
What?
Everyone at Gas Digital is too fucked up to do their job.
What are you doing?
Bro.
How are our employees going to bend over to pick them up? They're on kratom. They're going to fall over. Look at Thud.
Thud. That's what a great nickname.
Thud, do you want to do some kratom?
You got some kratom?
Of course I have kratom. Obviously. It's one of the new sponsors at Gas Digital.
Oh, that kratom, of course. Yeah.
I like if he becomes like a full employee. His nickname will be what?
No, he's Thud.
Forever.
Oh, yeah.
Thud
Oh, you never outgrow Thud.
I love how we also made Thud set the toys back up, and Ari's just going to knock them over again.
Obviously, it's just a matter of how far he'll.
And Thud, you have to continuously pick them up over and over again. You know that, right? That's the way it works.
He's only got one arm.
Yeah.
Would you have any, stuff you prepared for today?
Kratom.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
I figure we're going to snort lines of Kratom on the show.
Dude, I had to talk to my doctor today. This fucking intern. I don't think she's a real doctor. Partially because it wasn't like my doctor who did the surgery, and partially because she's a woman.
She's like an RN.
He could be because they're like an assistant.
A retarded nigger?
And I was like,
We're back. Come on. It's Legion of Skanks, everyone. I'll be here all night.
I might have been doing this show for too long, but I thought that was pretty
There's some
good.
blogger right now editing her iMovie video of your takedown video. I'm like, one more. I got one more right at the end.
If that's the one, then bring it, bitch.
I was like, so anyway.
Because it's RN. I just put it together.
Yeah.
You just thought I said retarded nigger.
I thought you were just asking if that's who the doctor was.
Some retarded.
I didn't realize it was. Okay.
Is that retard drinking a 40 and performing surgery?
Oh.
What is going on here?
or vice versa. It's like, is that nigger drooling a 40 all over his mouth and chin?
Shit. All right, so anyway, you're all right.
Oh, yeah. So I was like, okay, I avoided smoke, like they said. I'm only doing vaporizer and
Which is
edibles.
stupid, by the way.
Yeah, all right.
That makes no sense.
In Lewis's medical opinion.
His doctor said he's got a broken arm, so he can't smoke weed, but he could vape it.
He said the carcinogens in smoke. He said cigarettes and cigars are way worse, but weed is the same. Carcinogens, the smoke.
You're
So I was
pronouncing that word
Carcinogens?
weirdly. I feel like.
Carcinogen?
Isn't that
They say
it?
right?
Carcinogens? No?
I can see it that
What's
way,
the
too.
difference?
Carcinogen.
I don't know. I just feel like maybe I'm wrong.
Carcinogen.
Could be.
Carcinogen.
Carcinogen.
Under
Carcinogen.
my leadership.
They favor social media.
Damn.
What the fuck was that?
No, I
This
guess
is broadcasting.
you're right.
Yeah.
This is some real broadcasting.
You know what? Thanks for coming out,
Broadcasting?
everyone.
Is
This
that
why
how
the
you pronounce
Patreon
that
here
word?
is at 30.
Broadcasting.
Yeah.
Broadcasting. Broadcasting.
Yeah, so I asked this lady, I was like, all right, so I'm just doing vaporizer. She goes, no vaporizers either. I'm like, why? She goes, it can't be good for you. I'm like, is your medical opinion can't be good for you? Or is there a reason? Because the other doctor, your superior, said vaping was okay. And she was like, all right. I was like, what about drugs? She goes, no, stay away. I'm like, you just said all drugs? I haven't even told you which ones. And I was like, what about alcohol? She goes, that's fine. I'm like, so alcohol's fine, but drugs between heroin and weed.
Well, what happens if you smoke cigarettes? Your arm just stays
what happens to
broken
your arm?
forever?
No, I think the muscles like spasm a little bit and it won't assist
No,
the
it
healing.
doesn't, dude. They also say when you get a fucking
It'd be so funny if you lost.
My
your
doctor
arm.
said I can do edibles and smoke vape
I went
pens, but
skiing
you're
and
like,
lost
no
my
way.
arm.
your doctor's making shit up.
Dr. Paxima,
Dr. Paxima knows nothing.
Is that how you pronounce it?
head of hand surgery at Jamaican Hospital.
Dr. Paxima.
It could be Paxima.
Yeah.
Big Mas Giovanni fan.
When I got my teeth removed,
To put your grill in?
no, what do they call them? Your wisdom teeth. They say you can't smoke either.
Yeah.
But all you got to do is shove like a bunch of paper towels, like bunch them up, like 20 of them, and bite down really hard on them.
Yeah.
And while you smoke, just bite down hard on it.
Lewis, you have a problem.
I'm surprised James is still alive, to be honest.
He might not be. I haven't seen him in months.
Oh, is that a weed pen?
Yeah, you want some
Yeah, I
weed?
can have that. Sure.
Yeah.
I almost said seriously to that.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was a joke or not.
No. I've seen it. I saw him yesterday, I think. Yeah. My son's actually starting jiu-jitsu tomorrow. Would you stop rubbing it on your shirt?
He's not sure. It's herpes free yet.
Yeah. First of all, you have herpes.
Not of the mouth.
What?
That's a good way to disclose. You just tell a girl like, "Listen, I have herpes, but not of the mouth." And she's like, "Oh, thank God, what?" And then it's too late.
How do you broach a subject?
What?
The herpes?
Yeah.
How do you
Say
do,
I
have
have
you ever
herpes.
have you ever said it to a chick?
Yeah.
It would be so you stop melting it. Stop. You can't put a lighter to it.
All right.
Dumb kike.
Okay, what? How do you do it?
Well, I have the type 1, but I have like a non-specific
What childhood herpes?
juvenile herpes.
Adult onset herpes.
Yeah, it's like so. Have you seen the new Michael Jackson documentary? Basically, it's that's how I got it. No, it's like I have type 1, but then it's like if I get a cold sore, you can get it on your pussy if you don't already have the mouth kind.
What?
Yeah.
What? Say it again.
Herpes is all
break
fucked
it down.
up. There's two types of herpes. There's like HSV1 and HSV2. So like
Is one worse than the other?
I guess HSV2. It depends. It depends on like the site of infection because you can get either one, either on your mouth or your like genitals, right?
It's an evil disease.
Yeah, HSV2 prefers your genitals, and HSV1 prefers your mouth. So if you have HSV1,
I'm more of an HSV2 guy.
well, the ideal infection to have, is actually like HSV1 on your genitals because you're like it's suppressed more by your immune system because it's oral herpes on your genitals, and then you can't get like cold sores after that if you haven't.
You're immune.
Only from cold sores. You're not immune. You're not immune from type 2. So if someone says I have herpes, you say, "Oh, I also have herpes."
Oh, so you can actually
talk about what you're into.
Then you can contract.
So you can have herpes and then be like, "Fuck, I got herpes again."
Yes.
What?
You can be exposed.
You can get herpes twice.
Yes.
That joke doesn't work anymore.
It's also like.
Oh yeah,
doctors-
joke is done.
Anytime I fucking
Can't get
said that
herpes
to a
twice.
chick, can't get herpes twice, bitch.
I got it twice. I know. I thought my logic was sound.
Can't get herpes 3 times, bitch. Until new medical research is done.
What do you mean there's a new herpes 3?
Whoa, you can. Nick Mullen told me you get it 3 times.
Now in strawberry?
Yeah, it's like doctors don't really give a shit about it because it's not life threatening. It's mostly something that people just go like.
Cosmetic, yeah.
Yeah. So like, I mean, I've talked to numerous doctors. They're like, "Oh, you don't have herpes. You have type 1." It's like that's not how it works. In fact, almost every doctor I've talked to.
I'm a
has
little
said
bit.
something
what?
like
Says
that.
what?
They're like, "Oh, well, you don't like." If I get blood tests, they're like, "Oh, well, you have like type 1," which like everybody has that.
So you
which
don't
is-
have to tell your partner.
No, you should tell people.
You don't have to tell your partner. You just said.
No, that's not what I said.
That's what he's saying. All right, guys. So you hear
The question was, do you have to tell your partner? And your response was, you should.
Is there a
tell your
law that
partner.
says you have to?
herpes, as there AIDS is, right? If you have
AIDS, you
AIDS,
have
you
to, right?
have to.
But you
Yeah.
can still fuck someone without AIDS. You just have to
In
let
fact,
them know.
I feel like you shouldn't
Now,
have to.
listen.
Even if you have AIDS, you shouldn't have to. That person should make you wear a rubber.
Yeah,
In the
because
R.
you're
Kelly
punching- just punching up.
documentary, in the R. Kelly documentary, they said one chick accused him and went to the authorities, and I believe it was in Atlanta, said that he gave her herpes.
Oh, the herpes
cops?
without telling her.
Derek
Yeah, it's a
Jeter-
special
Derek-
division.
Have you ever seen Derek Jeter's herpes tree line? Of all the women he gave
So
herpes
he's
to?
related to Thomas Jefferson.
Bye, herpes.
Derek Jeter get herpes from a slave? What happened here? Is it illegal? Do you have a legal obligation to tell your partner you have an STD? Ooh, this is great. As a general rule, I can make it a little bigger.
You do not have an obligation.
No.
Thanks, buddy.
You do. I really thought you had to.
Good job, Chud.
Chud. You do not have any obligation to tell your partner if you have a sexually transmitted disease.
Hey, can I wait? Stop for a second. Oh,
It's
no,
got to
keep
be.
going,
You
then I'll
got to
ask you. Keep going.
expose yourself to like some kind of like civil liability if somebody asks you and you deny it.
Go-
That's
go-
different
go
than-
back
than
up.
not
Go back
saying
up. There aren't any federal or state laws making it illegal for you to not tell your partner about an STD. You may have laws on the topic vary from state to state. That being said, it is typically illegal, civilly and criminally, to knowingly or recklessly transmit an STD.
Like to only fuck
What
when you
does
have a
that
herpes
mean?
outbreak. To be like,
like-
okay, now I'm going on Tinder. I'm outbreaking in the next 2 days. I'm passing this.
That's a little bit crazy.
There's certain countries that have like rape by fraud laws, and in Israel,
That's the best way to rape.
Rape by fraud.
in Israel,
I'm looking at my credit card statement. And it seems I've been raped.
yeah, in Israel, this Arab guy went to prison for rape because he told a woman he was Jewish.
Oh, wow.
And she's like, he's not Jewish, and then they were like, lock him up. I don't know. I thought that was very funny.
I think
That man's life was-
I'm really considering. Is that real?
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, I can see it because she wouldn't have done it otherwise.
Right? Yeah.
It's like saying I'm Lewis in the dark, and then like it's not
Yeah,
Lewis.
yeah.
Or whomever, you know.
Lewis
I had
in
a
the
girl-
dark was your example of not rape?
I'm saying if you tell somebody I'm Dave Smith, like if I told your wife I'm Dave.
That's all it would take.
Yeah, and then she's like, all right, I'm wrong.
Damn.
But then you can't say like, no, she consented, like under false pretenses.
Okay, I see your point. But then could you extend that to just being like, if
Although I
some chick
would
at a
fight
bar asked you what you do for a living, and you were like, oh, I have some great job, and then you fuck her,
Yeah.
is that rape?
Maybe. Oh, there was
Pussy
this guy who was
collector.
going on Boston who said he was alternatively the goalie for the Bruins and the catcher for the Red Sox. Stuff people couldn't tell pre-internet.
Genius.
Yeah, and people were like, "Yeah, all right."
I'm an outfielder in a really shady stadium.
Yeah, it wasn't
tell
like Carlton
people-
Fisk. It was like some nobody.
I tell people I played Jason Voorhees in the third movie.
That's good.
It's pretty great.
I tell them I was the voice of Chucky.
Yeah. Oh, come on, no. We're going to have to make Thud pick them up again. Thud, pick up our toys.
Look how he bent over to look at his friend. I wish I could replay
oh man,
that.
that was a huge fall.
And he's like, what? I did This Is America video for this? Thud, I also realize you're sort of dressed like one of the toys on the table.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Good work, Thud.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I would assume that, but civilly, right? You can sue. Can you sue somebody? If they
Someone
get an
like
STD?
something happened in the R.
That
Kelly
did
documentary.
happen.
I don't remember if she sued him or something, but it was for giving her herpes without telling her. I don't remember if she sued him or brought charges.
You know what it is,
There
though?
was
I think when it's a
She was
rich
mad.
person,
She was
I
mad
think
about
you
it.
can
No,
probably.
but there was some legal thing.
You could probably sue somebody for fucking anything, and then she was like, "All right, I'll just sue him for giving me herpes," and he'll want to just get rid of this and not go through like a legal whatever because he's rich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
smart.
How much would you take herpes for right now?
Ooh, how much would I take herpes
Right
for?
now, they put a number on the table. You gotta.
You know, I'd almost need a little more information. I need to talk to Nick more. What, like, which type am I getting? How bad is it?
Well, I've talked to other people, and then because people are like, "Oh, you have herpes," and I'm like, "Well, yes. I mean, yes, I do. Like, test positive for like HSV1." But
sounds like
like,
you're
Don't
saying
say
you
it though.
don't
It's
have
just, it also sounds like a way worse disease when you say the HSV1 virus.
It is. It is worse.
It's like,
because
don't cough
like,
on me, please.
Sounds like you're
You have to
patient zero.
explain it to people where it's like it's cold sores, but I'm not even sure at this point because like I've always been under the impression that you can't get it both places.
And you met Magic
You
Johnson
can.
once?
You can. Like,
Have you not had it on your dick? You've only had it on your mouth.
I've never had. There was one time I thought I had something, and I went and I got like specifically a swab test done, and the doctor was like, "Okay, yeah, this looks like it might be a thing," but the swab test came back negative for like any kind of like. So I've never had any kind of like genital diagnosis. Now, I mean, I've had like issues. Like, I mean, I think I get like folliculitis or something.
What is that?
Where you get like fucking infections in your like dick hair.
Can I tell you that everyone thinks the theory is you can't get herpes from a blowjob?
No, that's not how it works. If you don't have cold sores and somebody who has like a cold sore goes down and you can absolutely get HSV1
Yeah.
On your dick.
My
On your
friend, my
dick.
friend got it. She goes, she was still a virgin.
Yeah.
What, so she sucked a dick with herpes?
She was like, no, some guy went down on me. We never fucked, and I got herpes.
I've been in that situation. Like that happened. Like I gave somebody herpes because I had a cold sore. I didn't realize it was. I came like I don't know a couple.
So
weeks
is
later,
you
or
get
a
it.
couple days
So
later.
it's not showing yet.
but a lot
like
of people
it's
get
there.
cold sores. Are those always the
Yeah,
the
they
herpes?
can. They can. Yeah, I mean, cold sores are
I've
herpes.
Now, did
never,
that
I've
chick
never
know-
looked at. I shouldn't say this. I remember one time ever, and it was like I realized it was a moment when I was like older, and like this is a few years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago. We were just on the road, and there was a kind of a cute chick, and we were gonna hook up, and I saw she had a cold sore on her lip, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pass this one.
Yeah.
And it was the first time in my life where I ever was like, I just looked at it.
Oh my God! I think I'm growing.
I was like, no fucking way. But I'd never, as a young man, I'd
Someday
never.
I'm gonna have a
Yeah,
son.
but I mean, I'm not gonna like say anybody's name, but I've like talked to people who are like,
Jay, Big Jay.
"Oh, you just
Big Jay
get
Okerson.
herpes once, right?" And it's like, no, you had a herpes outbreak, and now you're just assuming you don't have herpes anymore.
People want to assume they don't have it.
Right.
Yeah, I could see that would be easier. But so the chick you gave it to, she knew you had it.
No, because I just had colds. I had thought I had something, and I was like, just to be on the up and up.
No, that's what I
saying,
mean.
like,
I mean, you told her that you had.
No, at the time I was told by a doctor that I didn't have anything, and that was like just like also at the time I just started getting cold sores again because I'd been like sick or something. I don't know, but then that it was like it was a fucking nightmare. It,
Have
like,
you ever had a
sucks.
girl? Have you ever had a girl that you've told you had herpes? Be like, all right, no, I'm good.
I don't think so. Yeah, no, not really. I mean, because I explained the whole thing in like
As technically as you explained it to us,
Yeah,
like, this is
kinda.
really hot.
She goes,
Yeah.
I'm not even doing this because you have herpes. Just I'm not in the mood anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I tend to blow it like
All those medical
in the times
problems.
where I've blown it way prior to that even like being a thing.
Is that a weird? It's got to be a weird moment having to bring it up.
No, not really. I mean,
What?
just bring it up like anything else.
I play hangman with her.
Because a lot of
She
people.
wins.
All right.
A lot of
No,
people,
that's
a
his
lot of
arm.
people-
He has a bag. All right. He's got a little glove.
And a hat, fine.
A lot of people do.
No.
a lot of people do get cold sores. So there's a lot of people that are under the impression that like, oh, I already have. I don't know. I mean,
I assume is a cold sore herpes. How do I not know this?
is.
Every
definitively?
cold sore is real
every
herpes.
cold
that you
sore
can give- that you can give
is
somebody.
herpes.
Oh, you
That
nasty
also-
horse.
Is also you can get like a genital infection. Your odds of getting it are low if you also have cold sores, and it's like
I've never had a cold sore in my life.
Really?
Not once in my life.
I don't know. Get a blood test. You might like not.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
You don't want to know what they have to tell
Not
you.
letting,
They
I'm
don't
not
even.
dealing
They don't
with
really
any-
test for it. If you go get an STD test, they're not going to like
They don't test
test
for herpes. You have to like.
Yeah.
You have to
You
show
have
me
to
an
fucking
outbreak.
ask
I
tell
went
you
to the
what it is.
hospital and they were like,
They just go herpes. Get out of here,
They have one of those
herpes.
body scanners like at the airport. I just walk in.
But just for like STDs.
But I remember they were giving like a blood test. I had like food poisoning or something, whatever it was. I was at the hospital, and they had to force me to take an AIDS test. They had to force me. They were like, "Yeah, we're giving everyone AIDS tests. Just we're going around on the floor, like just say yes." Everyone's saying yes, and I was like, "No, I'm good. I don't want to know." And I was just the reason I didn't want to know is because I was already so sick in the hospital. If I found out that I had AIDS in that exact moment, it would like there's no way I could
It would have killed you.
It would have killed me. In that moment, it would have fucking killed me. I would have like, that's it. I have AIDS.
How
It's
old were you
over.
at the time?
Maybe like I was like 30.
We're
Oh,
walking
okay.
people on the fucking content of this show.
Look, they're gone.
Well, half our audience does have herpes. It's a tough conversation.
They're going to
more
fuck.
comfortable.
They're like, hey, I just heard we both have HFBS1. Let's go do it in the bathroom.
Have you had a girl tell you she has herpes? Lori?
Yeah, for sure. A couple, 3 times. One told me after I went down on her, which I thought was rude.
Yeah.
That's probably more than rude.
Yeah. And then another told me
She told you like right after you were done? You were
No.
still wiping your jaw?
She told me I'd already got down on it. She told me right before we had sex. And she goes, just so you know, I have herpes. And I was like, oh. And I did used to joke about it, but it's too late to stop at that point.
No, you can't.
I mean, like right before, hard condom on. And it's like, oh, well,
put
I'm
condom
doing it.
on. I mean, first of all, you're having sex with a condom.
Here's a better story. One time, I was talking to this girl from Tinder. I was like, hey, I didn't want to hang out with her. We had one day we just made out. I didn't want to do it anymore. And then I was trying to get this other girl to come over weeks later. And she was like suddenly like flaking. Suddenly she wasn't there. And I was all
Her
horned
pussy
up.
was flaking up.
She wasn't around. She wasn't returning texts. And I was like, I fucking fuck. And then right then, this other girl, kind of chubby, texted me. He's like, what are you up to? And I'm
Ah, perfect chubby
I'm all
girl
horned
move.
up, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, where are you? She goes, I'm finishing up at the bar with my friends down the street. I can come over. And I'm like, fuck. And I had texted the other girl that I wanted one more time. No answer. And I was like, yeah, come over. Hang out.
You're up, Chubbs.
Yeah, so she came over. Exactly. You're up, Chubbs. So I set the
She
fucking
had, like,
wheelchair
the
thing
weighted
down the
baseball
steps.
bat. She's like hitting it against her foot.
And she comes up, and we're going to start making out. She goes, just so you know, before we have sex, I got to tell you something. I have herpes. And I haven't had an outbreak
You were like,
in
no,
years.
no. You're mispronouncing it. It's diabetes.
She said, I haven't had an outbreak in years, but I have to tell you anyway. And then right then, the first girl texted me. It was like, hey, what's up? I want to come over. And I was like, fuck. So I told the girl that was over there, I was like, well, thank you for
Hey,
telling
listen,
me.
You're really fat.
I got to take some time and think about this herpes thing. I don't think I should make a decision right
oh,
now.
man, this sucks because you're so thin.
Yeah.
All right. You should probably get out of here, though. You should probably go to like Burger King or whatever. Hang out for a little bit.
Shit.
Yeah.
And then you told her to beat
I
it?
told her, I was like, she's like, no, I haven't given to anybody. And I've had it for 10 years. I was like, yeah, I really think I should think this over. She goes, I think now, because I didn't tell her the truth of why I was kicking her out, she might be more reticent. Be reluctant. Still might be too big. What else you guys got? Not wanna
Hesitate.
tell me later that she had, tell another guy that she had herpes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you might have fucked things up for guys in the future.
Yeah, but in the present time, I fucked that hot chick.
Oh, yeah.
Worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
By the way, the amazing thing about that story is that you rejected a chick based on her having herpes to spare her feelings.
Yeah.
Because you were like, this would really hurt if
Thank
I told
Dave,
you.
for saying the positive part of that.
But it's true. You like this would really hurt your feelings if I told you there's a hotter chick on her way over here right now. So you go like, no, it's not you. It's the herpes. Mm-hmm. You're a gentleman.
I don't know how you are. First of all, I don't know how I would have done. Once I'm in that position, I wouldn't have known how to. Like, I wouldn't want to hurt her.
You would have
feelings.
fucked her, got her out of there real quick.
Yes.
You fucked the one you wanted.
Yes, and then been
Right
turned
after
on,
you fuck someone else with herpes.
been turned on by the fact.
You're like, nah, I don't have to tell you this.
Yeah, and then you just pass it between the two of them without
Yeah.
contracting it yourself.
That could probably happen though. Could you do
Probably.
that if you fucked a chick with herpes with a condom and then
Especially if you
didn't-
do what you always do, which is reuse the condom.
Of course.
Wait, so you're saying a little bit of herpes juice gets on you, you don't get it, but it's still on you, and then
Can
you give it
herpes
to someone
live
else?
outside
Let
of
me
your
tell
body?
you this. I've read
Yeah.
like as much as you can about this shit, and the answer is like nobody fucking knows. Nobody has
Really?
any idea. So yeah, that could probably fucking happen.
Wow.
Because you could theoretically fuck someone with an outbreak and just not get it. Like you just kind of get
Yeah,
lucky.
because let's
That probably
say
happens all the
I
time.
take your dick.
Yeah, mostly that happens.
You're having an outbreak. I take your
But
dick.
what probably
I go like
happens-
this, and then I go like that to Dave's lip.
Oh, come
I
on,
could
dude.
I could give him herpes with my
I like
finger
that
and
you
never
even-
get herpes.
You would do the finger thing in a gay way too. So you're not even. You're just putting a little more sting. on it.
Divorce?
Yeah. I like that you get it on your fingers and then you kiss your fingers like an Italian chef.
Oh, no. That's a herpes. They even pronounce it wrong like they do like all those fucking stupid meats they have, you know?
Soprasata.
Yeah.
Herpes.
It's a herpes.
Herpes.
Yeah.
Herpaccio.
I got goop.
Have you guys ever told? What? Sorry.
No, I wasn't
Have you ever told somebody after she fucked you, you just didn't want to do it again? She's like, "Hey, let's do that again." And you're like, "I wasn't that into you. I didn't like fucking you."
Oh, in those words, no. You just stop texting back.
Yeah, I tried doing that one time. I was thinking about this today, and this girl was like, "I was like, I don't really have time." She goes, "That can't be true. Last time took like I was in and out in 30 minutes," and I was like, "Yeah, you're right. I just honestly I wasn't that into it. I just didn't like it," and she was so hurt by it.
Yeah, of course. Are you not human? Obviously, she'd be hurt by that.
Yeah, I think women are they're way more used to being honest with men like that. That wouldn't be even a thing. Like if a chick wasn't into you sexually,
You got a small dick. Sorry, bitch.
she would say it.
What are you fucking chicks from World Star Hip Hop?
That's right, motherfucker. I'm at McDonald's right now. I'm about to get over this counter.
All that shit. Even what you were saying before, just when you were in the situation where the chick's there and the other chick's there, and you're like, oh, I don't know if I could do that because like, oh, to like turn down a chick. Guys are not built and prepared to turn down pussy. Like you're not used to it. It goes so against your nature. Women would all be dead if they didn't turn down dick constantly.
Finn Taylor,
so they've
yeah.
built it up. Like they know how to do it, and they don't. Yeah, they. It's not even that they're mean and they don't think about that. They couldn't possibly, for their own survival, give a shit about not wanting to fuck a dude.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't work. They have to just be like, yeah, I wasn't into it. Sorry.
I agree. I think of the amount of times that I've hooked up with girls that I'm not even slightly attracted to because I didn't want to
Too late.
hurt her
They're
feelings.
there. They came over and like, oh fuck, the picture's wrong, but we gotta do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just feel horrible about it.
Finn
but
Taylor says he's just comment from England. He says that we're the only gender that rapes ourselves.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And
Women
he goes,
don't rape women ever?
No, rape ourselves meaning like we get raped by women. We make ourselves get raped by women.
Now
we
I
don't
get
want
it.
And he goes, women, have you ever had a guy that seemed into you, and then as soon as you had sex, he just like got weird and stopped calling you back? It's like, yeah, you raped him. He had no intention of fucking you. He didn't want to.
Yeah.
You made him do it.
Or
again,
you just sucked.
I also think women do that too. Women also, they probably do fuck guys they don't want to just because they're like, it's just easier to do it.
Sympathy hand job.
Yeah, we don't take it, by the way.
Yep.
We don't take it. Women, look, I'm not saying this is going to sound harsh, but if you're about to be raped,
I was going to say, if Lewis is saying this is about to be harsh, everybody, press record right now on your blogs.
if you're about to be raped,
Yeah.
last ditch effort, offer the guy a hand job.
Give him a hand job. How about
say-
just start doing it?
Said he would do.
Once he comes, what's he going to do? Wait around for an hour and a half till he gets hard again?
Yeah.
Someone's going to pass
start
by.
doing
Just
it.
start doing it.
That is.
And he's like, no, I'm going to come. And then he's going to go faster. Like,
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Bite his ear.
I love it. You were like a special victims unit cop. And they're like, and then Bill Cosby gave me drugs. Next thing I know, I was asleep. Like, did you try giving him a hand job at any point throughout the night?
I mean, no, it's just sort of if you're looking at I'm not saying that. This is not victim blaming or anything. I'm just saying it's better
Little
than
bit
being
it is.
raped. Isn't it better than being raped?
Giving a hand job?
Yeah.
I would say absolutely.
I would
but
say
either
levels,
way, people are going to be mad at this
leaps and
conversation.
bounds better than being raped.
Yeah, but
giving a man a hand job.
I don't think
okay,
someone
put
who's
it in
ready
your
to
thing.
rape is going to settle for a hand job.
Dude, we're not talking about normal people. We're talking about exceptional people.
Just a Jew stereotype rapist. That were like, well, we can meet in the middle, perhaps. Well, I don't know. Okay, we won't do the full rape, but a hand job maybe. We've got a deal here.
This episode should be called Start 42 Minutes In.
You gotta get a rhythm sometimes.
Shit.
Yeah, you just got to quickly jerk him off before he knows what's happening.
That's it.
Women, that's your problem. That's why you're getting raped. Your hand job technique is
You're
not good
not-
enough.
That is true. If
This
you
would
guys-
make the most amazing court case drama ever. They're like, you raped me. And you're like, well,
This
I mean,
is-
she
this
started
is-
jerking me off.
No,
I was
no,
just
no.
trying to prevent him
This
from
is
rape.
literally probably every rape case. It's like somebody that's been raped, and they're like, "Why didn't you just jerk him off?" the defense attorney probably does this every time.
It's like,
I would
oh.
like to call the
Yeah.
plaintiff to the.
Like, is
You
this a
could've just
comedy?
jerked him
Is this a
off.
comedy podcast? Like, no, this is real life. We're
Yeah.
not going to convict
This
the
is
guy.
a law podcast.
You just call experts in. You go, ma'am, as a doctor, how does a hand job work?
Uh-huh.
If you guys were going to be like prison raped, classic prison rape style, and
Oh, you
and
mean
then
the-
you
Never
could-
would happen to me, man.
and you could get away
No
with
matter,
just-
I would do anything to prevent. I would never let that happen to me.
Would you jerk him off? Of course you would. You jerk him off in
Rather than get butt raped?
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you're right.
what are
Exactly. Forget women. Women stay the fuck out of this conversation. This isn't even about
Women say the
rape.
fuck things,
Women get the fuck out of the conversation.
Yeah.
This is about men right now. You're right. We can relate.
dude. If I had to give a guy a hand job,
Way
I'd be happy with
rather.
it. But if you
Yeah.
put like
By the way, as soon as you make the conversation about
Now, what do you
prison
do?
rape,
First
which is
day-
an actual epidemic, no one will get offended
Yeah.
at all. Everyone's just like, oh, okay, this is hilarious again.
course.
First day in prison, you find
Can't
the most
spell
raped guy there, and you hide in his ass.
you just jerk off.
You just completely envelop yourself in his ass.
Yeah.
And then they can't find you.
Then you give hand jobs from inside his
You
ass.
give a hand job from inside.
It's diabolical.
The hand job's coming from inside his ass.
Wait, do you guys? Wait a minute. Do you guys know about spr.org?
What's that?
Is that a new type of herpes?
I am about to make your lives.
SPR.org.
It stands for StopPrisonRape.org. It's
sounds hilarious.
survivors' tales,
This sounds like good people to laugh at. It's
poetry.
people
yeah,
trying to
dude.
stop
What?
prison rape.
Pull it
What a
up,
bunch
Bobby.
of idiots.
See if you can find the poem. Well, search around.
Have you guys ever heard of rain.org? It's the funniest website I've ever seen. It's these dumb whores that think that they're going to stop rape with donations.
That's the only way you stop rape. It's when putting basketball on.
Are you trying to GoFundMe the abolition of rape?
Yeah, we got a cool Kickstarter here
The
for
problem is
you.
the rapists kept donating because they thought it was GoFundMe, and they were like, "Yeah, I love rape." It's so
It's fun.
Hey, if you can find the poem, the number 7, I believe it is, to the 7th of his rapists in a gangbang, that's the poem you should read.
The 7th of his rapist in a gangbang?
Yeah, he writes a
Okay.
poem to him.
This is hot.
He'll probably have it by
Jesus.
next episode.
Nice.
Fucking Chud, you just moved up. Bobby, you're down to new thud.
Actually, Thud, can I get another drink?
Yeah, me too, Thud.
Thanks for wearing your dress sweatpants today. Becky wants one too.
Look at Becky.
Oh, all right. Anyway, let's get back to this.
Yeah, I would love to read
hand
this,
job away, a sympathy hand job away from doing anything. Lots of girls do that. Anybody? If you're going to sympathy hand job?
Of course.
Yeah.
How many, but
To get a guy to the car, it's like he's not going to say no, and you're like, fucking whatever. It's awful, but it's better than.
it's better
being
than him pressuring you over and over again until you finally say yes.
A hand job's not even that awful. You could get some other stuff done.
Also, if you really just disconnect from what it
You
is,
text with one hand.
it is just. What is the difference?
I just paid my Con Ed.
What is the difference between this or just jerking you off? It's skin
the hard
and
dick.
hand.
Okay, but the difference there also. Okay, well,
Hard dick, little bit of jizz on your wrist.
also the difference in getting raped and just like putting a tampon in.
depending on
How
you
big
put
is
that
your
tampon
dick?
in.
Lewis
tampon size.
Lewis said skin. Your analogy.
Oh, skin.
doesn't work.
You're right. All right,
You also have no idea how aggressively I put tampons in.
Yeah, you're right. There's
You
not
forget that
it's not
Lewis
much
doesn't
of a
know
difference.
what
I
tampon
hold her
is.
mouth closed. It's like,
There's not that much
Fight
of a difference. You're right. Yeah, it's not that. It's bad. Don't do it, but it's not that bad.
yeah.
Well, if
Dude,
you're going
maybe-
there, what's the difference between someone putting a dick in your pussy and a gun?
In your pussy.
Yeah. Might as well just take the gun, right? And be murdered?
I promise the safety's on.
Maybe. There we go. Thank you, Fed. Do you have the number
you, sir.
7 prison? What is it? Number 7?
I think the number 7 or the number 9. I don't know, man. It's
the
that's
Billy-
all I have to
the
go on.
Billy
I
Joel
get why you're
song
asking.
about
I'll
being
take
raped
back
in
my
prison.
attitude. I'll take it back, but it's somewhere on SPR.org, hidden deep in there. It took me a while to find it, even searching the site. Is the number 7?
Yeah.
And possibly 20% the number 9.
It's Avenged Sevenfold, being raped in prison, the song they did.
I believe the name of the poem
About-
is the number 7
Yeah.
or number.
I think
7.
the song's called Bat Country.
Do you remember the movie, or do you remember the song Date Rape by Sublime?
Sublime, one of the most overrated bands of all time.
Yeah, I agree, by the way.
They're horrible.
Nirvana, garbage.
Wait, hold on.
Sublime,
Is Sublime
garbage.
Is Sublime overrated? I thought
Because they're rated as not terrible all the time.
Well, I think their consensus is that Sublime sucks.
Is it? I don't think so. I think
Why is it
people.
still on the radio then? Why do they still get
I remember a
played?
lot of
bunch of
people
shit that's
liking
on the radio
Sublime.
that's
I
at
bet
the
you
time.
people in this room right now like Sublime. I bet you all do, you losers.
Raise your hands. Who likes Sublime?
They all do.
Without
Look,
having
look
heard
at
that.
them. Look at them. Losers.
Okay.
Guess
Honest-
what?
honest
You all
losers.
have
Honest
herpes.
losers.
The second kind.
By the way,
Yeah.
the Armenian with the tracksuit did not raise his hand, which surprises me.
He's like, I am Sublime, brother.
Right. He's going to yell something and the room's going to explode in 5 minutes.
Yeah, Sublime is a vastly overrated band, but they did have that song that was just
Date rape.
a parody about rape. Like the girl gets raped in the song, and then he goes to prison and gets raped.
If
and
it
it's
What,
doesn't-
like,
the
if it wasn't for that rape, I'd never get
Santeria?
laid.
Oh,
no,
no.
it wasn't.
That one's
Santeria.
also about like
Santeria's bad.
befriending a child prostitute.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
what it's about?
Isn't it, right? Rape.
Guys, we're back on! Alex, you fucking idiot. You stupid, stupid woman.
So where were we? Herpes 1 or 2?
Oh, I don't know.
What were you talking
Wait,
about?
what were we just saying?
Measuring
talking
an
about something.
Oh yeah,
infant's
do they
skull.
still? They should do that for testing. What's it called when you test to see if they're going to be criminals?
No, that's
I'm
not
not
from
saying-
measuring the skull.
Lewis
Johnny
already did
Also,
the
you
joke
measure the
earlier.
skull,
I don't
and then
wanna-
you measure his skull, and you.
I don't
see
think
if
you
they're
could
gonna be
find out
criminal
if someone's going to be a criminal with a fucking
or not. No,
tape
you
measure.
can't. But that used to be the thinking in like the 30s.
Well, phrenology is.
Phrenology.
Yeah, if that's what you're looking at.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Phrenology.
They would just be like, oh, we could just look at the skin color.
That's what they realized. That's why I stopped doing it. They're like, oh, what are we doing? Well, it's obvious.
How about like a racist blind guy that's like, oh, it's so nice to meet you. How are you? He's all right. Okay. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Okay. All right.
feeling for nose and lips
Yeah, yeah.
and just like
What? Okay. Oh, this is a good fella here. Good.
Wait, what were we talking about before the stream went down?
We were trying to check that site that Ari wanted to see.
Oh,
I actually
yeah.
do care about that.
I do want to know
I want to
about
see
that
if we can
Stop
get this
prison
poem
rape?
about prison rape.
Yeah.
All right, real quick. While we do that, let's get the plugs out of the way really quick while you're looking that up. Nick Mullen, anything to plug, my friend?
I guess Come Town Live at the fucking. We're either at the Draft House or Black Hat or something in DC on March 30th,
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
and then
fellow DC comic Nick Mullen.
yeah, nothing. I don't think we have anything after that. We were supposed to tour fucking Asia, but Stav.
really?
Yeah, Stav canceled it.
Why?
It's his fault.
Why?
I don't know. He didn't want to sit on a plane.
His economy
Why
was
you
bad?
Why you been
Well,
carrying
look at it
Stav
from his
all these
perspective. He
years?
has to buy 2 seats.
Wait,
What's
were,
that?
You were really supposed to tour with Asia? And
Yeah, we had a whole thing. We're gonna do it again.
No, the band Asia. They were going on tour with the band.
Yeah. I'm being a dick. I mean, like it was his fault that we canceled, but I mean, I guess you could. It was all of our. I guess there was a scheduling conflict between the three of us, and like he put dates together already on his calendar, and then it was back and forth. So we'll that's like postponed.
that'd be
but-
so cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know, but if this podcast can take me to like fucking Asia before it fails, like
Yeah, fucking
hey,
cool.
That's the goal.
I'd kill myself in Bangkok. It'd be great.
I feel like Stav's just going to sit down in front of a temple and never leave.
What's that?
Stav's just going to sit down in front of a temple.
I thought
and
that.
never
I
leave.
thought they were gonna worship him as a deity when we went to Japan.
Like at the end of what's it
Didn't
called?
really happened. My favorite moment from that whole
Apocalypse
trip, because we flew from Tokyo to Australia, and the plane sucked. It's like we get on the plane and it's like clearly an Australian plane. You know, it's made out of like It looks entirely out of like
Didgeridoos.
1970s like sectional couches.
Yeah.
It's like dog shit brown everything on the inside.
You're allowed to smoke cigarettes on the flight.
All of the stewardesses look like prisoners. You know, it's all just they all look like Clive Owen in The Nick. You know, they're like, "Oh, here's your seat," you know, whatever. And fucking Stav's like he's just a fat guy on a plane. And fucking, he's just, the guy in front of him, like, moves his seat back, and Stav's like, "Come on, bro, can you move your fucking seat up?" And just wearing like a sort of like an American flag themed tracksuit. Not even like registering what he looks like to other people.
I love it. I love it.
After
It's like, Stav, we find your whole fat, toothless thing charming,
It's funny,
but
'cause
these
I know you
people,
and I know it's
they don't
ironic.
get
It's normal.
you.
Yeah, and then at one point, there's an elderly couple. I was asleep for it, and I wake up. He walked past this elderly couple to go to the bathroom, and the older woman like didn't move her legs or something because they paid extra for their seats, albeit a cunt move, right? But he kicks her legs out of the way. She's like, "We paid extra for these seats," and he goes, "It's common fucking decency."
Wow.
This like patriotic snowman parading a senior citizen. He goes, "It's common fucking decency."
Why have you
Before he has
guys been
to
banned
take
from Patreon
his
yet?
35th shit, you know, on the airplane.
What, Ari
funny.
Shaffir, what do you got to plug, my friend?
Well, the Wandering Jew Tour is coming to Florida and Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
We got Phoenix and Tempe this weekend, and then Miami and West Palm next weekend. Vegas with Norman and List and Veter and Vecchio the week after that.
Sweet.
And then Toronto, second show added April 6th. And then, I don't know, Cleveland, Columbus, all coming in the pipelines.
Are you friends with any magic guys?
Oh, yeah, I love magic, dude.
No, I mean, like, do you know magicians?
I'm a magician.
I know a guy named The Gathering.
No, I mean, like, professional magicians. Do you know any of those guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
Nate
Yeah.
Bargatze's father?
Yeah, okay. Isn't he a clown?
No, he was a clown.
No,
Graduated.
there's one comic whose name I can't remember right now who used to perform at the Magic Castle.
Yeah.
He
Harrison
lost to
Greenbaum's
comedy.
like a legitimate magician.
Harrison Greenbaum, like, really, I think, does professional
Wait, why are you
magic.
asking?
I don't know. It just seems interesting to me. Like, if you knew a professional juggler.
Oh.
The coffee's working now, so
I
I'm
can
ready
also
to go.
juggle.
Can you?
I can do.
Oh, that's right.
I can do almost everything. a
You
little
juggle
bit.
4? More than 3? No.
Almost.
You mean 3?
I can do 3, but I can almost do 4.
Can you do
That means
sword
you cannot all
swallowing?
do
I can do 3 and a half.
completely different way.
No, I understand the concept
Lewis
of
can
how to
do
do
3 and a half.
I understand how the concept of how to do 3. Or
Yeah,
4.
I understand the
4 goes
concept.
this way.
4 is no.
3 goes
You're an
braided.
idiot.
4 goes around.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It does.
4, what you're doing is you're juggling 2 in each hand, and you're not actually switching
No,
hands.
that's
Yes,
a lame
you are.
way to do it. That's
No,
a
it's
fucking
not.
Puerto
That's
Rican
how you
birthday
do
way
4,
to do
you
it.
dumb
Look, I can
Jew.
juggle. No, you go in a circle.
Give
Can
me
you show
3 balls
can you
and give
show
me 4 balls.
Give me 4 balls in the air, please. Real style.
Did you just ask for 3 balls and 4 balls instead of 4 balls? Just for 2 different sets?
I want 3 balls and 4 balls now. Fruit, possibly. They probably have limes or lemons in the kitchen. There we go, Thud. Use your head.
I feel like this has happened on this show before.
Have I juggled?
I'm having deja vu.
Dude,
The
everything
show
we
was,
do has
everyone was
happened
bombing.
already.
The show was terrible, and then Lewis was like, "Well, it's time to juggle."
But like once you have a formula,
Yeah.
you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you gotta stick with what's working.
Oh, shit.
How about the?
Oh, wait, let's finish plugging real quick.
Finish plugging. Okay, tomorrow night, if you're listening live, I'm on Kennedy. Next week, I'm at the Soho Forum and Libertas, Part of the Problem, all on Gas Digital Network.
Is that the
That's
Kennedy
all.
from MTV when I was little?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's still not only alive compared to Luke Perry, but in a completely different.
Completely different world and killing
Arena.
it.
But Luke Perry was lying about his age for years. Like,
He
there's
was
no way
fucking
he's.
We all
when he was-
knew.
He's no way he's 52.
Okay, I did the math. That means when he started on 90210, he played I think 17-year-old,
Yeah.
16-year-old,
Yeah.
and he was 24.
But that was always the joke, was that he looked older than everybody.
Yeah.
24,
He
but he
probably
looked
is.
30. He had wrinkles.
Yeah, he looked 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was, and everyone else was actually like 23, 24, and he was like 30 at the time.
Yeah.
All right, real quick. Couple things. Number one, obviously, guys, skankfestnyc.com is the website. Grab your tickets right now. Still announcing a lot of comedians.
Should we make The Revenge a separate show?
What?
The Revenge?
Your Revenge?
Yeah.
So you're gonna actually plot out the time. So
make
you
it an
remove
actual
the
show and let people like all come for it. And then just take
I
it
would
there.
love that, so I can
that way you
avoid
can tell
that
the Brooklyn
show.
Bazaar like this is going to happen. But
Ari.
at least we know when it's going to happen.
Ari.
No, wait. Before you say anything, instead of saying this is what happens if I do it, why don't you come ever with here's some alternatives for you?
Here's some alternatives.
You're going to
I'm
just go right
going
back to the same thing. You're going to go right back to the same thing. It's
to
so obvious.
mash
It's so obvious.
shit
Just
into
like
your
your people's
face.
failures over the years.
I'm going to mash shit into your face.
I get it, dude. I get it. You're not giving me an incentive.
I'm
Mass
Totally
shit
different.
into his face.
Mash.
But what I'm saying
Oh,
is,
mash
how about a
shit.
show?
Okay, I
Remember
get
when I
it.
Yeah,
asked
what's
before for a
mass
kissing
shitting?
booth?
Yeah,
How about
I
a
save
show?
up all of my turds for 3 months.
How about a show?
And then I do one
where
bulk
we do
shit
the
to
revenge?
save money.
Maybe we could do it outside. That way, the Brooklyn Bazaar won't be so mad.
If we did a show out, I would consider doing that.
Okay.
You want to do the revenge
So now
show?
what you're saying is there are ways that we can talk where we don't have to do what has to be done. That's 3.
Bum,
Okay.
bum, bum,
Yeah.
ba-da, ba-da,
Wait,
ba-
Lewis, do your
ba- ba-
plugs
ba-
while you do
ba-
it.
ba- ba-
All right, real quick, hold on. But before I do that, let me do my plugs.
Yeah.
Now do it all together.
I'll hold the mic. I'll hold the mic.
A real juggler.
I'll hold it seriously. I'll hold it seriously.
SkankFestNYC.com is the website. Grab your tickets right now, guys. I assume they're going to be sold
You
out
can't
within
even
a week
try
or so.
to do it and then get back to them. I'll hold it realistically. I won't be a jerk about it. Wait, but help me take this off. Help me take it out and then do the plugs while that part I need help with. Okay.
Look, I can fucking do the. Why are you?
This is fucking thud work what I'm doing right now.
There we go. Yeah, guys. So SkankFestNYC.com is.
I like
the
how you had to start the plugs.
Go.
Yeah, guys, so sorry, guys,
June 21st through 23rd will be. Tickets are available right now. Grab your tickets.
Will be. Tickets are available. So many things are happening.
Give it up for
Brain
Lewis.
overload.
Also, I got a couple of shows this Saturday night. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
This Sunday night, I will be in Toronto with Michael Bisping, March 10th. Believe You Me podcast live at some giant theater thing. Grab your tickets right now at Ticketmaster.com. It's going to be a lot of fun. I
Can I ask you a
love
question?
Canada.
Now that
Yeah.
you know Mike
Do they have fighting in Canada?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard he's gonna plan on coming out of retirement 10 years from today to beat Mickey Gall.
Also,
Yeah, okay, all right.
Also, a couple more shows coming up, guys. March 20th through 23rd, I will be at Uncle Vinny's down the shore. April 12th, I got a gig in Connecticut. Just go on social media, grab your tickets. I'll post them all to Twitter.
Funny
and all
thing
that
is, when
other
you were
stuff.
younger, you would have loved to have had an Uncle Vinny.
Louis, it's me, Uncle Vinny. Here comes the bit. Here I am. Your dad's gone, but I'm here. Don't
And
you
also,
love this?
Every show we've ever done, every episode of Legion of Skanks is available on demand at gasdigitalnetwork.com. Use the promo code LOS for a 14-day free trial.
And all the money goes to
That's what I thought you said.
stoprape.org.
SBR.org.
Yeah.
I really thought that we were going that
Yeah.
way. It was like
I
every
thought
show
you
I've
were
ever
talking
done is
about-
gone to benefit.
Jay and Ralph's show.
To keep SDR in
Yeah.
business.
Hey, everybody, it's Ralph Sutton here. Remember, please don't rape me in prison.
The way it works to juggle, all right. The way it works to juggle for is you have to do this with both hands
No,
at the same
that's not
time.
how they juggle
Yes, it
for.
is. Yes, it is.
And maybe for beginners. But
No,
they
it's not-
jump
so I
forward,
can do
they
a
go
circle.
in a round. If we can find a circle, you're doing it the cheap way.
No, I can do a circle too. Watch.
Oh, Lewis. Lewis, you seem to have trouble with the circle part.
gets
It's a
the
whole different
square.
way. It's a whole different way. That's what makes it harder.
Can you look up the way to juggle for?
Just look up someone juggling
No,
four
Mike
balls.
No, look up the
He's
way.
looking up a prison rape poem. This guy got raped to fucking almost to death.
Go to Pornhub, type in
Yeah,
prison
So he
rape.
can write a good poetry, and you're looking about how to juggle.
Yes. Did you find the prison rape poetry?
Stories. I don't know when.
Read one of those
Yeah.
while you're looking for the number 7.
It's a video of this, right?
No, it's not a video of.
Oh, there wasn't. I thought there was a video of the thing of the guy like doing the poem or whatever. No.
No, it's just his poetry.
Miss,
just
can you
his
get the
poetry.
fuck out? Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
What
sorry.
is that?
Ma'am, just give him a hand job, quick.
Sick of it.
You'll be fine.
I feel like that's a crazy thing to say, and women will get all up in arms about that. But it is probably your last ditch effort to avoid being raped.
Well, if you didn't get him with the registered nurse thing, you'll get him with the. Why don't you just jerk off your rapist?
How about I have herpes?
Yeah.
Okay, what is that, Ari? Look at that, you stupid fucking asshole.
Beginner.
Look,
What's the title of it?
No,
What's
no.
the title of it?
Tutorial is the first word.
tutorial on how to juggle 4 balls.
That's for losers. So masters juggling 4 balls.
Look, it's literally, and he shows you with the 2 different colors. Do you think I haven't searched? Do you haven't tried to learn how to juggle 4 balls in my life,
He's
Ari?
showing people who don't know how to juggle.
How much time have you spent on juggling?
I learned how to juggle in 1 day.
By the Klutz Book of Juggling?
That really wasn't the question, though.
I could probably never, ever in my life, ever learn how to juggle.
You could learn how to juggle in one day.
I know I
You
can't.
too could.
I
Easily.
don't have the
I
coordination.
can teach you how to juggle right now. You could juggle by
I don't even know
tomorrow.
how to control my face when I'm speaking to people.
Or your emotions.
I have no
He makes
ability
a
to
good
do
point.
I can teach you how to juggle. Here, take these. Take these two. You start with 2. Okay?
I think you lost them already.
that. Yeah.
It's easy. Look, here's what you do. She shoves them into his ass. Thud.
Thud, you're up.
Thud, pick up the babies.
Hey,
Jesus
Thud,
Christ.
you're doing a great job, bro.
What you do is, this is the way it works, okay? You start with 2, and then what you want to do is you want to throw the one ball up, and when it stop trying to go
Look at
through my
time,
phone.
look at time.
You're not trying to look
I
at
can't
time.
get on the fucking. Do you have a password?
Goddamn right I do. So when you throw the one up and it reaches its top point,
Sure.
and it starts to come down, you throw the other one up, and that's when it crosses and you create
Buy
an
low,
extra-
sell high.
like that. There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boom, boom.
That's what that. I
And
think
once
that
you
means.
have that down,
Yeah.
then we'll come and we'll talk about the next step.
Okay.
You'll get that down in an hour. Just practice. Go ahead. That'll
not
be the next hour of the
Go ahead
show.
for an hour. And we're about to go out anyway.
Is there another hour of the show?
There's
30 minutes or so.
Okay.
No,
Louis,
I'd
can I
say
ask you a question?
45. What?
What's your
Thought
height?
I had to kill myself there for a second.
How tall are you?
6'1". Why?
You're
You're just trying to make this more interesting?
6'1". Why?
6'1"?
Why?
No reason. Dave, how whatever, how tall? What? You got it?
What the fuck's going on right now?
I just need to know your.
I don't trust anything that Ari does ever.
Seventh rapist! This is it, dude. This is it. Who wants to read it? Super emotional.
Okay, we'll read it, but what was that height thing about?
Damn, look at
Seen
this.
this height.
This is like the first website on the
Miss, don't
internet.
touch me! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She got crazy aggressive. You
Louis,
see that?
give her a hand job.
You see what happened there? She fucking went after
She was
me.
coming right at you, bro.
went at
Jerk
you.
her off.
Crazy bitch.
She went at you, bro. For sure. I saw that.
Crazy
She went
bitch.
out. You did the right thing.
Pull it up. The 7th. What is this called?
Seventh rapist.
The 7th rapist.
Who wants to read this? Nick?
Is his
Louis?
name
Nick?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know if I can see it actually.
Make it a little bit bigger for Nick.
Yeah.
Ignore the fact
That's
that
what the
he spelled-
7th rapist said.
spelled I wrong.
You're different from the others. I can tell right away. How strange.
Soft?
No, I can't. I
You're
can't.
out.
Soft,
You're out.
delicate-
You're
Sorry.
out.
You can't.
Dave, Dave.
I'll read it. I'll read it. You're different from the others. I can tell right away. How strange. Soft, delicate kiss on the back of my neck, as upon me your conquering body you lay.
Whoa.
Meeting my terror and fear, with a
Tentative.
I think it's saying tentative.
tentative. Got it.
Oh, no, sorry.
With a tentative tongue on the lobe of my ear. What kind of rapist is this? Who commences his rape with a kiss? What?
Okay, so his feelings at this point.
What?
At this point, he's having some mixed emotions. He
Okay.
does not know.
For the record, and people who are a fan of this show will know, this guy is a better poet than Louis is. By far. That's a true statement. There's feeling in this poem so far.
Rhyme scale alone.
Yeah,
It's
but
making me uncomfortable.
he was raped.
Yeah, no.
You don't know. You don't know if post-rape Lewis wouldn't be a better poet.
Oh,
than
you're
this
saying
guy.
this guy
Yeah,
was
we
in
do,
his
Nick.
emotional
Yeah,
height.
I mean, for somebody like Lewis, it would take a prison rape to unlock whatever artist is inside him.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nick.
Well,
Yeah.
when you make a good point, you make a good point.
I appreciate that.
If you one rape, he's like, I don't need to juggle and pennyboard anymore. I can paint and listen to the Beatles or whatever this guy does.
You're different. You don't start with the pain of a
No,
savage attack.
no. Oh, yeah, sorry.
yeah.
Go ahead.
But let me pause you and just say this:
Back it up.
this guy loved it.
This guy, so far,
No, hold on. This guy was 100% a willing participant.
Okay, no, we don't know what it was in terms of all the rapes.
Yeah.
But with this rape, he seems, you are correct, that I would say.
if I was the rapist, seventh rapist
and you
lawyer,
heard this written about you.
if I'm the seventh rapist lawyer,
guy beats
this
off
would be
thinking
Exhibit A for the defense.
Yeah.
Let me just say, if you loved the seventh guy raping you in a gang rape, I'm not really buying that you hated the first six.
If you how about this? If you like your sixth rapist, you'll love your seventh rapist.
All right, good. Pull it up. You're different. You don't start with the pain of a savage attack, but with feelings of warmth from your chest on my back.
This guy has gotten the worst rapist up till now.
From the heat of your thighs on my sensitive ass, and your cock not inside, but on top of my crack, as you wait for my desolate sobbing to pass.
Okay, hold on. Let's break down what's going on at this point in this guy's life. So this rapist.
I like his fucking just rhyming scheme. It's like a really good rhythm.
You got to read it in Eminem's voice. You got to do Eminem cadence. I do it, but I can't read anything.
This guy didn't fuck him right away. He put his cock on his ass.
Yeah.
He, I believe,
And put his thighs up against his butt.
just like held him sort of. Back up to that paragraph again. I want to see that paragraph again.
You don't start with the penis.
Whoa. I just shove it up and down real fast so we can't read it. Oh, you got it. Cool.
You don't start with the pain of a savage attack, but with feelings of warmth from your chest on my
That
back.
means he rested his chest up against his back. He's not bending him over. He's like holding him.
He's
to it.
he's.
You wouldn't even fuck him like that. You wouldn't have the gall to treat her like that much of a
No
fucking
way. I'm not gonna. I don't want to.
non-woman. Yeah, and then he waits for the crying to stop. He's like, you can cry all day. I'm not going anywhere. I'll stay hard.
I'll just keep on stroking my dick while you cry.
Absolutely.
This probably only happened because the guy found his other poems. It's kind of like a chicken or the egg sort of situation.
Good. You're different.
I used to-
I don't trust this is the next paragraph.
I used to live with this
Okay,
guy
now
who'd
I
been in
do.
prison
Thank
for like 4 years, and he just intimidated the shit out of me. But one night he's like, "Man, come here. I want to show you some tattoos I came up with in jail." And then he pulls out this shoebox, and he's pulling out like pieces of paper. And I'm like, "Oh, you mean drawings?" Like tattoos go on people, but then it's like a skull wearing a top hat on fire. just the dumbest
Motley
bullshit.
Crue album covers.
Just
By the way,
something that if I had
that's the Legion of Skanks logo on this.
yeah,
episode.
I know. I realized I was in the wrong room when I started telling this story.
That guy's our graphic artist,
Yeah.
actually.
Good. You're different. Now soothing you whisper with head next to mine.
Picture that. Lewis, do that on me real quick. Just show me how we are.
We got plenty o' time.
It's an Irish limerick.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I'll take it real slow. We got plenty of time. Yeah. Good. It may hurt. Wait. It may hurt you at first, no denying the facts, but things will go better if you can relax.
Wait, was the guy rhyming? Was this gentle rapist rhyming in his ear?
It is
Because there's
good.
quotes around that.
Yeah.
There are quotes. That's a quote.
This was in British prison.
Maybe that's how they got the whole poem. It's like, that one line rhymes.
Good. As you nibble my ear, sending chills down my spine, how I wonder that rapists so gently.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wow.
What?
They just add green eggs and ham to the end of everything. No, I will not suck your dick in a box with a fox.
I will not rape you in a tree.
I
I will not rape you.
Suck your cock on a
By the way,
house with the locks. I don't know. I don't remember the book.
This is also what every one of us has told every woman we've had anal sex with. Like, you gotta relax. If you relax, it'll be better.
Every time I've had anal sex, it's only been a couple. The girl has been more of the.
Dildo wearer.
So she's telling me to relax. And I'm like, ow.
Great wings of the creek in the cave.
Baby. No, usually the girl's sort of into it, and she's like, I've never been the person to even suggest anal sex.
I once had a girl. I felt her kind of like pushing it down, like turning it over a little, like.
If a girl is into anal sex, I assume she's HIV positive. If she's into it, she's
Or
like,
Catholic.
oh, I want to.
Apparently, that's the thing Catholics
They don't
do.
want to lose their virginity, so they start getting fucked in the butt a lot. I knew a girl. I wish I could say her name because her name is such a great full name to say.
Mary Margaret. I don't know. You got to tell me the last name.
Yeah.
But this chick was a hot little Greek girl that we knew in high school, and she got fucked in the butt.
Stavros Halkios. Can someone please Stavros fucking a young Stavros?
I'm
getting
trying to
anally
save
fucked by
myself
Lewis.
for marriage.
Yeah.
I'm giving up my juicy ass to the highest bidder. That's how he would do it.
Pull up let's keep the poem going.
Pull up who? The girl?
The girl that was
Oh.
her. But are you different?
Wait. So this guy talking. Okay, go.
Wait, things are about to turn, I feel
Okay.
like.
Are you different? You wait till I'm quiet, then enter real slow, holding me down with your arms as you go. Oh. A sharp stab of pain as I struggle in vain to escape from your...
I think there's another word there.
Yeah, that's kind of.
No, it's not, because the next word rhymes. Then you soothe
No,
me
there
once
is
more.
more. Battering ram. Who could guess it would be such a great word?
No idea
We knew it was something.
There was a hyphenation in
I
there.
would've
I
never
thought maybe it was
guessed
like
battering
manhood. Battering ram. That's He-Man like.
Wait, go back. Sorry. A sharp stab of pain as I struggle in vain to escape from your battering ram. Then you soothe me once more as I'm pierced to the core and impaled on the flesh of a man.
Dude,
This
that's
is
ABBA.
dude, objectively a good poem.
Yeah.
Just a good poem.
That's way better than you.
What's
No
ABBA?
offense. It's the rhyme scheme.
structure.
ABBA?
ABBA, yeah. But
Oh.
It's an
is that
ABBA
what
song.
ABBA's right.
It's an ABBA song.
Yeah.
Dude,
wait,
this guy got raped by 6 dudes in the butt. Then a 7th dude comes in with a battering ram, and he kind of likes that dude.
Changes the game, this guy.
Do you know how good of a rapist this guy is?
This guy is
This
the
is why people don't take prison rape seriously, because there's always like one of these guys that's like, I'm doing a poem about it.
this dude.
And then there's a guy that really doesn't want to be raped. It's like, somebody kill this guy, so we stop getting fucking raped.
Somebody give 12 cigarettes to someone
This
to kill
fucking
this
dude's
guy.
putting on a play in the cafeteria about his rape. He's got a Christmas-themed rape play, and I'm HIV positive now because I had 3 DUIs. Stop this man. I mean, to be the other guys that had to deal with Mr. Battering Ram. And this guy's
tried calling
screen
him Battering
printing the
Ram.
guy's
That's
cock
Mr.
on his
Battering
prison uniform. I'm Mrs. Battering Ram. It's not my choice, but I'll like it if I have to.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
You got 3 DUIs.
So funny. This guy's fucking writing poems about being raped. It's an epidemic in this prison.
And it's his fault.
He's other people going up to him in the prison like, I let you rape poem.
Ah, shit.
Wait, can
All
we go
right,
back to,
let's
can you go back
finish
to that
this
line?
rape
I'm going to
poem.
read that line real fast and sing-songy.
Good.
A sharp stab in pain as I struggle in vain to escape from your battering ram. You soothe me once more as I'm pierced to the core and impaled in the flesh of a man.
That's a fun line.
That is.
A sharp stab of pain. Yeah, let's do it again. A sharp stab of pain as I struggle in vain to escape from your battering ram. Then you soothe me once more as I'm pierced to the core and impaled in the flesh of a man. That's great.
It really is.
That's fucking good.
Ah, fucking iambic pentameter. Gets him every time. Doesn't matter what the content is.
You're different. You cover me, motionless bodies we lay, until I relax as the pain ebbs away.
What do you think the other 6 guys who gang raped him are thinking when this 7th guy just starts making love to this guy?
I think
And
it
they're
was-
just sitting there watching.
Here's what I
This
think it
guy,
was
like kiss his ear.
I think it was like all the other actors in Magnolia when Tom Cruise cried, and they're like, "Oh fuck, we got to step it up." Back up to the beginning there.
Yeah, you're different. You cover me, motionless bodies we lay, until I relax as the pain ebbs away. Whispering comforting words in my ear, telling me how I have nothing to fear.
Dude, this 7th guy didn't actually want to rape this dude. Like, he was a good guy, and he was just like, these 6 guys are going to rape me if I don't do it with them.
Dude,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
lay
yeah.
there.
He's like, please, man, I'm sorry.
They were like, "You the rapist or the rapee?" You're like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah.
I didn't think it was okay. Yeah, I guess. Fuck, rapist. I guess.
Whispering comforting words in my ear, telling me how I have nothing to fear, waiting for this one to slowly adjust to being a slave for your masculine lust.
Wow.
Oh, this guy loved it.
Wow.
When I am calm, it's your warmth that I feel as you cover my body from shoulder to heel, protectively keeping the next one at bay.
This guy spends his whole day in the rec room changing the channel to logo until someone gets mad. Yeah, he does. This is what I want to watch. I don't care if it pisses you off. You want to do something about it?
What are you gonna do? Rate me to stop? Try it.
What are you gonna do? Rape me in the bathroom?
Good luck, Buster.
Hold on. Let me get my moleskin.
I don't want to get athlete's foot.
I'm just gonna be down here cleaning the floors. Let's see.
By the way, protectively keeping the next one at bay is like, he's at this point going like, you're raping me to stop someone from raping me.
Yeah. Rape me longer, please.
Well, yeah, he belongs to the guy now.
I compare your concern. I compare your concern with a merciless thrust, and I suddenly want you to stay.
Okay.
So he does want it.
Now, suddenly, only now, he has now gotten to the point where this guy is like, actually, I'm into this. I want, if this is going to be a new reality, 7 rapists in,
You're my favorite.
this is what I want.
Does he have to give that rapist like a rose? He's like, I choose you.
It's just wadded up toilet paper with the blood from his asshole. It's a little prison rose.
They don't have florists in there. You got to make do.
I mean, I feel like, am I crazy, or
Yes.
do I feel like,
What?
is rape that big of a deal in prison?
What?
Is it like, what are the chances? Like, if,
Well, according to what I've learned from SPR.org, what it does is it turns a lot of people into punks to where they crave it. Oh, if you're a punk, that means you get raped. You're someone's missus. And at some point, you like to crave it. Some of these guys commit more crimes to go back in to keep getting raped.
because they want to get that dick.
That dick or that A?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, what are the
I'm
chances?
sorry. A is AIDS.
What are the chances of getting raped in prison? Like, what? Like, is it like 1
mean,
in
if you
10?
wanted it.
1 in 7.
Oh, okay. According to SPR.org, there are some prisons that were more rape-centric and some that weren't. And the ones that weren't, the wardens would use rape. I will transfer you to fucking Gattaca, whatever the rape prison was. And like, oh, no, I'll be good.
Okay. More of a rose. Is there an answer to that? Is there?
I'm telling you what I learned from this. SPR.org. It's in .org, man.
What's the spread on being spread?
Right here, gotta go.
Hey, I got to piss. Can I go piss?
Yeah, go piss, of course, dude. Please do your thing. Yeah, pull up the stats on being raped. I would love to know what the chances are.
By the way, we're not done with the poem, just for the listeners.
No,
Of course not. Nick just has to go jerk off real quick. I'll be right back.
Went out. Got that evil inside of him now.
Isn't this a fucking crazy poem halfway through?
Yeah.
It's a crazy poem. The content is mind blowing. The structure is there. Like
Yeah.
I support the poem.
Yeah.
It's actually a good poem.
If they
and
would
I never care about poetry.
Emily Dickinson in high school, you would have paid more attention.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Oh.
No doubt.
Even me as like a pothead 10th grader slacker, I'd have been like, what the fuck are we reading?
Yeah.
I'm going to pay attention
They're like,
to
we
this
need you to write a
shit.
paper on one of the poems from this year. I'm like, I already know which one I'm going to write on.
7th rapist guy.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. It's that or My Lovely Dearest by fucking Edgar Allan Poe.
I like you go, so what did you think the poem meant? And be like, this guy's gay for his 7th rapist? I mean, I
Very
thought it was
good,
pretty
Dave.
clear.
A minus. You spelled clear wrong, but otherwise, great.
Clear isn't too easy.
Yeah, gotta pull up the poem.
I want to look at that last line, too, for a second, because there was something up a little bit.
Here we go. Yeah,
Okay, so he wants him to stay. So, by the way, cover my body from shoulder to heel. Wow, goddamn, it's still behind him. So at this point now, he's turned, and he's like, I'm kind of in this. Kind of like when you move from apartment from Los Angeles to New York, and it takes a little while, and then you're like, oh, actually, a 300 square foot studio by myself is pretty good.
Way to make it
Instead of
something
awful.
personal to your own story.
Thank you.
I like that.
Yeah.
You drew from your own experience.
Yeah.
You're different.
Yeah.
So you're filling me. Oh Jesus.
Oh, my God.
So you're filling me now with your masculine power.
Okay, by the way, we know that doesn't just mean power, right? When he says filling me, we're all aware that's...
A penis.
No.
What do you mean? Come? Ew.
Yes.
Oh.
It is cum.
Oh, he cream pies him?
Yeah.
Wait.
sorry.
He gives him a cream pie?
A lot of these guys aren't worried about pregnancy in prison.
I never considered I don't really consider it a cream pie when it's a prison rape.
Yeah, you really don't, right? You don't ever see after a brutal prison rape, then the motion of them like slowly like drip out of their ass in that like extra 2 minutes on porn videos.
Squeeze it out. No, just squeeze it out. There you go.
What?
Oh, so there was a cream pie.
Oh, back
That's
up,
what you've
back
missed.
up.
This
Nick
guy, he
Mullen.
was cream pied in the rape.
Back it up for him.
Oh my god.
Well, we don't want you to be behind.
Yeah. So you're different. So you're filling me now with your masculine power, the seventh to rape me in less than an hour.
Wow.
The difference is this. You don't treat me like dirt. Your body makes love where the others make hurt. So I don't mind.
Wait, hold on. This occurred in the time frame of an hour?
Yeah.
That actually, am I the only one? That actually seems like a long time for a gang rape. Like, I didn't think these guys were all making love to you. Like, I figured it was like
Actually,
few
you're right.
pumps.
I figured by the time they'd have like 5 minutes to fucking pump me out real quick, and then the guards would come
No,
in.
they're all like, man, let's get in before Michael does some gay shit with these guys. He's always trying to do gay shit with them. Fuck kissing on him and shit. Fuck that.
I did the math on this. 60 minutes. That is 8.571 minutes per
That
rapist.
actually makes sense.
Yeah, that's about
That's
enough time.
about what I would make.
Also, but you don't get right in there. As soon as I'm like, "Ugh," pull out, I'm like, get me out quick. It's like, all right, let me fucking kiss
Yeah,
this
but
guy's neck a
once
little.
once you filled them up with your masculine power, now
Do
I
they
use
let
that
the
as
drip?
I use that as lube.
Right. Oh, right away. You don't drip out. You're like, no, I'm leaving that
No,
up.
I want to fucking get it in. It's all slippery.
But can you, like, by the fucking hour mark, aren't you like, do they have guards in this prison? Like, how long are they just letting us
Dude,
in
being a
this
prison
shower?
guard must be the sweetest job.
If it's anything like Oz, they're
You're
probably
like,
the instrument of a basketball
somebody's
game.
being raped.
Someone's just,
I don't know. I mean, that's what I heard. I don't know. I'm not gonna.
the guards are just smoking a cigarette outside, and they're like, so the Celtics lost.
A lot of guards, according to SBR.org and other places, not this poem, would look the other way as like
Yeah, there's
methods of
blood and
punishment.
shit everywhere.
Yeah, they got their headphones in. They're listening to the Legion
Of the
Stanks.
8.57 seconds, minutes, I'm thinking 5 are for fucking, 3.5 is for rehab, cleanup, shoving back down.
No, I think 2 or 3 guys are holding him down while the other guys. Or do you think at this point he's just given up?
Yeah.
They're not
No,
jujitsu people. When they're
no,
done, they're not
it's-
like quickly shifting. They're
It's
like, they're
two
like,
twins that hold his leg and move him back and forth like the lumberjacks.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You get two guys and they're just lifting the guy up and down.
into the cock.
Yeah, like 1920s cartoon characters.
Like they're running at one of those 2-person
Yeah,
trains.
right. It's Porky the Pig and Mickey Mouse, and they're on. Yeah,
Those 2-person train cars.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, keep with the poem. This is great. So I don't mind your vigorous fucking so much, but mentally...
No. Back up.
Whoa,
Okay,
sorry.
I'm sorry. No, you're right, but I'm sorry. I messed
It's
up.
okay. All right,
Go
back
ahead.
it up. We'll keep... All right.
You don't treat me like dirt. Start from there.
You're different. So you're filling me now with your masculine power, the seventh to rape me in less than an hour. The difference is this. You don't treat me like dirt. Your body makes love where the others make hurt.
Beautiful. Sing
So
song.
I don't mind your vigorous fucking so much, but mentally dwell on the feel of your touch, on the maleness
On
inside
your
me,
maleness inside
on
me.
being possessed,
How about a
on the
great?
feelings that girls have, and all of the rest.
You know what I would love is if like this ends and he turns around and it's his wife wearing a strap on, and they've brought her into the prison, and then they reaffirm their vows for a second marriage. And he's like, it was you the whole time. And she's like, that's right.
She goes, wait,
I forgive you for downloading all that child pornography.
wait, you were even the first 6 angry guys? Like, yeah, it was all
Yes,
me.
my-
No, those are my brothers. Those are the fathers of the kids in the picture.
Even though my dick feels smoother and more glass-like now, it's not. It was always me.
Go ahead.
Finish this off and talk about it.
When finally your passion ascends to the height and you lunge and you kiss me and squeeze me real tight as you shudder and groan and fill me with cream. No, that's the cream pie.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it back.
Before
You're
it was this just big
Uh-huh.
fat black
You're
dick.
right.
That wasn't a cream pie at the beginning. This is a cream pie.
Hell yeah. I know I've been caught in your sexual dream.
Okay, stop. You lunge and kiss me. No, go back up. And squeeze me real tight. When finally your passion is... Okay, here's the best line. On the feelings that girls have and all the rest. At this point, he's being turned into a queen.
He's being turned to a girl.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a giddy little schoolgirl.
He can start to see.
Damn, I'm so jealous of girls being gang raped by 7 people. Getting to have that feeling. That feeling that girls get to have, you know?
If any girl makes fun of you, she's punching down right now.
It's true. Go ahead.
Let me see that again. Okay, on being possessed, on the feeling that girls have and all of the rest. I don't know what all the rest means. I think he was trying to rhyme there. But, like, Yeah, he's at this point. He's seeing this maleness. He's seeing the difference between genders.
You understand how good this guy is at fucking?
Wow.
Like, this man has just been brutally raped by 6 gigantic prisoners.
And like, Bob, you're up next. And he goes, hold on.
The fact that
puts
he's
on
still conscious means he was doing this on the outside all the time.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, very clearly.
But this
number
If
seven
you've
guy-
never been fucked in your butt before,
Yeah.
and 6 dudes
He's
raping
been
your
raped
ass,
by 7
there
people.
will be medical issues
Yeah.
associated with that.
Meanwhile, he's like composing poems. Instead. If he had a cell phone, he'd be playing fucking Candy Crush while this happened.
Go ahead. Let's see. You're different. You whisper, I want to be you. I want to be you.
I want
Let
you
him-
to
let
be.
him- let him-
Sorry,
let him-
I got it.
Sound it out, Lewis.
I want you to be my own punk. I'll keep those jocks off you. Don't worry no more.
Wait, so the other guys were just like the guys from Archie? They were just all like jocks?
What? This doesn't seem like a
Just
very
wearing Letterman
good.
jackets and raping him in the prison?
But it doesn't seem like a very good offer to be like, I'll protect you from those other guys if you let me fuck you. And you go, all 6 of them just raped me. Like, you're a little late for this.
Huh.
All right, that's
I
just
agree
me.
with them. I'm like, hey, I don't want those 6 rapes again. You really can stop that? Like, how about I just rape
Yeah,
you?
also, Dave, you don't even know how bad 6 rapes are until you've experienced it.
I know.
Rape Dave, rape Dave,
Rape Dave, rape Dave, rape Dave.
Rape, and I love
Thud,
a chant.
yeah.
All right, but it's got to be 6 of you. And I pick the 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Good. Let's see. Sorry. You're different. You whisper, I want to be with you, my own punk. I'll keep
I
those
want
jocks.
you to be my own punk.
I want you to be my own punk. I'll keep those jocks off you. Don't worry no more. You'll be in my cell, babe, and sleep in my bunk. And if anyone hurts you, I'll even the score. Relaxing beneath you, flesh still in my hole. Oh my God. I consider you.
Oh my God, he came like a paragraph ago.
He's still in there.
Oh, he's letting it. Oh,
Still.
he's gonna let it sit. It's gonna get hard again in like 30 more seconds. It's about to get hard while he's still inside.
This guy's like, hey, I know those guys
Yeah,
don't fuck good. I fuck good.
Yeah, Steven, we really don't know if Toys R Us is the right match for you. One of the general manager Googled your name and cross-referenced that with your disclosure of your criminal history. And,
I don't think anything wrong per se.
no, it really isn't the offense. It's the poem. Did you write this fucking poem? Yeah, you can't work here, man. What the fuck?
God. Fuck. This is the best poem I've ever read in my entire life.
Did I tell you or did I tell
It's
you?
incredible. Let's see.
I'll keep those jocks off you.
In prison, July 12th, 1981. I think with the name at the end, it makes it seem like one of the
Wait,
the
we're
letters from the Ken Burns Civil War documentary.
I'll keep those jocks off you.
All right, let's see. I'll keep those jocks off you. Don't worry no more. You'll be in my cell, babe. You'll sleep in my bunk. And if anyone hurts you, I'll even the score. Relaxing beneath you, flesh still in my hole. I consider your offer. Ponder my role.
He's like, all right, let me.
It's clear now.
Don't below yet. I'm not trying to get raped while I'm thinking about this.
The difference is really your goal. The 6 took my body. You're taking my soul.
Aww.
Give him credit. Give the guy credit.
Stephen Donaldson.
When did he write this?
Wait, is this a website against prison rape?
Yep.
It seems like it's a website showing you the benefits of prison rape. Like, they're not all bad.
Yeah.
That's Stephen Donaldson in prison. July 12th, 1981. That means this July 12th is the
Anniversary.
38th anniversary of Stephen Donaldson's.
Oh my God, you think they're still together?
Are there any women
we go
rape
back-
poems? Can we
I'm
read
sorry,
like-
that
Can we
is
go back to that one more
that
time?
is
The last
just
paragraph?
disgusting.
Full last paragraph.
that's like horrifying to read.
homosexuality?
Yes, it
No,
sure
I mean
is.
I'm sure it's fake. I don't even know. I doubt this guy is even real.
I believe that it's real.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems almost too good to fake.
Yeah.
Like, how would you conceptualize I'm writing a poem?
I don't know. There's people with weird fetishes that sit around. I mean, this website is just for people to beat off to this.
Okay,
Yeah.
the rhyme scheme there. Go back. The rhyme scheme there is crazy. You are
Wait a
different.
minute,
You
let's see.
whisper.
We have, hold on, Stephen
want-
Donaldson, activist. Hold on. Born Robert Anthony Martin, was known as a pseudonym Donnie the Punk.
Oh, that
He's an
guy.
American bisexual.
No.
political activist.
That guy's famous.
You're
No
being
way. You know
serious?
it for real?
He went to prison the first time because he was like at some Quaker protest. He was like a normal guy, and then he went to prison in D.C.
You don't know if this is the guy?
I mean, he's another stop prison
Stephen
rape activist
Donaldson,
by the same
Donnie
name.
the
Yeah,
Punk.
but Donnie the Punk is like one of these guys.
It's him. It's
No,
him.
because
Go ahead.
he went to prison for like
Almost nothing, but spent the weekend there.
spent the weekend there, and they turned him out, and he was like just some like fucking. He was like a DSA guy. The fucking he like knocked over a dumpster or something, and then spent the weekend in like fucking jail.
They
in
raped the
DC.
shit out of him a bunch of times.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then he was like, "Oh, I want to go back in prison. That's my new life." Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Donnie the
yeah.
Punk.
He was just a regular dude.
Yeah,
He was like, "I'll go to Zuccotti Park."
yeah.
And suddenly
He's like an
his whole life got
Occupy
altered.
guy, basically.
What?
Yep.
That's not his poem. He says it right here.
He says it's not his
It's
poem.
not his
All right, well, that's a
poem.
different
Yeah.
guy. Well, then we're all wrong.
Not my poem, but it's beautiful. But no, this is. Let me see. Not my poem.
No,
it's
this is
beautiful.
some guy that beats off the prison rape. That's like, I'm gonna write a poem as Donnie the Punk, and put it online.
Guys, if anyone didn't think what we just did was beautiful, you are first of all misogynist,
I'll be
Yeah.
a rapist.
Second,
well, anti-gay,
and gay.
and you are also gay.
You're a gay, anti-gay.
Yeah.
the worst kind of gay.
Are there any
Second worst,
I guess-
every other gay.
We have to add LGBTQ PR.
Because you're doing PR for them.
Well, prison rape.
Oh yeah.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
So this guy, I mean, dude, he went different rhyme schemes. He went long set paragraphs, short ones. He got raped. He found a boyfriend. He found love.
I think isn't that a thing that happens though, like regularly when women are being
No,
raped?
this is exceptional. This is movie style.
No, where women are being raped and then
Oh.
they
Start to like the rapist.
They start to like it, and they have orgasms.
That is what you're hoping for.
I
every time
heard
you rape.
I heard 9 out of 10 women orgasm during their rape.
Who told you that?
That is.
Father?
I think that is a thing. I think that is a thing where some of them do like get off.
That's a
on it.
regular thing.
And then they
Yeah,
start
I just
getting
don't know
weird.
about that 9 out of 10
Look
number.
it up. Most of them.
I,
Most rape victims orgasm. During
How
I
would
would
we
have to say
even
look
go
that up,
about
but-
knowing this information?
Alex, did you orgasm during your rape?
Alex, you've been raped 10 times. How many
many
times
times
did you
did you
orgasm?
if you don't remember, we can figure something out right now.
All 10.
Most victims
What?
of crime orgasm. Everyone that went into those towers came.
A lot of them are
Every single one of them.
jizzing their way on the outside.
Yeah,
When they're-
that's what was holding the building up for so long. It was all that cum.
Cum can't melt steel, man.
Right.
That's what Come Town means. It's New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Slimer looks like that. All ghosts are kind of slimy.
Are there
It's made out of cum.
are there any Bobby? Are you actually looking up the myth?
Do you know there was a senator, Jesse Helms, senator of North Carolina, who said, they're like, what about, do you believe in abortion? He goes, absolutely not. This is when I was in high school, 1991, let's say. And he goes, no, absolutely not. And they're like, what about in cases of rape or incest? And he goes, well, incest, I mean, if you fuck your sister, that's on you. But rape, he goes, you can't get pregnant unless you want it.
Wasn't that in 2012?
That was in 2012.
Yeah,
Oh,
was
no,
that
this is when I was
guy-
in high school.
There might have been multiple
there was
people
a
that said
Jesse
guy
Helms.
who said this in
He might have learned
2012.
from Jesse Helms.
Aiken or something like
Listen,
that.
Jesse Helms in 1991 said, you can't get pregnant unless you want it. So the fact that pregnant proves that it wasn't a rape.
Wait, what?
He goes, because you wanted it, that proves it wasn't a rape.
Yeah, they were saying that
Because
there's
you want
ways.
it, you can't get pregnant if you don't want it.
They're saying
And
the body will shut it down if it's
exact- it
rape
won't
or
get
something
pregnant.
like that.
You
That
can
was the
only get
2012
pregnant with
one.
the orgasm. That's
Yeah.
what he said.
But I mean,
And
like
and
Trump literally just tweeted that, like they're taking birth control at the border so they don't get raped, and it's like that's not how birth control works.
No, well, it's so you don't get knocked up when you get raped.
Yeah, but he said they're taking massive amounts of birth control, which is not how.
Well,
birth
if you're
control
going to get massive amounts of rape,
That's
then
literally
yeah.
not how
you go.
creates a
I'm
force
gonna get.
field.
I'm gonna have the most
That's-
birth control
that-
in my system.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, but what about being raped by Mexicans? They're
Yeah, you
very
need a lot
fertile.
of birth
It's
control.
still
dude.
not how it works.
Yes, that was retarded. I agree.
Well, I mean,
All right,
there's, like,
show's
there's-
over. Good, got
there's-
it.
Every week, somebody's saying something incorrect about rape and how it works.
Oh, by the way, Jesse Helms, he
So
did
I wouldn't be surprised if it happened multiple
4
times.
more terms after that.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't that big of a deal. What were you saying? This was the 80s?
Yeah.
90s.
That
in
was
North
actually
Carolina.
like the progressive
Jesse
point of
Helms
view.
is like, a lot of people had problems with what I said. I'd like to read you a poem by
My name is Stephen Donaldson.
Stephen Donaldson, who I believe managed to get pregnant as a man because he
there any-
enjoyed being raped so much.
Are there any pro-rape poems by women? There has to be, right?
Just Google pro-rape poems by
Pro-rape
women.
poem by
Pro-rape
women.
female poem, pro-rape female women poem. You can do a lot of stuff.
That'd be a hilarious move to be a woman now doing that just to piss people off.
Yeah.
Oh, you could definitely
Just
get a lot of Twitter
You
followers.
look a look or whatever. You go to like fucking Blue Stockings or whatever. You're like, some poetry meetup and
Loving rape.
do a pro rape, do a pro rape poem.
No one's talking about that point of view.
Yeah.
What this guy was willing to bring up.
Yeah, I don't know. My girlfriend wanted me to go.
I can't wait to see this transition.
My girlfriend wanted me to go to my neighborhood. They have like a wine and painting place.
Is this you feeling raped?
Yeah, this is sort of where it came from.
Because you don't want to go to wine and
I
painting?
don't want to.
This
go
was
to wine
what
and
Lewis
painting
was
thing.
thinking through that whole poem. Is he was
Is
like,
this
you think
Rape
you
was
had
like
it bad?
having to go to a wine and
Do you mean a
poem?
gallery opening?
No. It's it's a place. There's a place in Harlem where you
So
go.
you paint and drink wine.
You drink
while do
wine
it.
and you
Ugh.
paint pictures together.
God, that sounds brutal.
You know, my favorite thing is you can just find it on Groupon here, but the like Brooklyn graffiti lessons for like you're like white Park Slope 8-year-old.
No.
Yeah, it's probably the most
Yeah,
disgusting
why is your
thing about
girlfriend
New
trying to
York.
act white?
Yeah, I don't know. Have your 7-year-old take dice lessons in an alleyway.
We teach soft
Give me that
A.
shit, nigga.
Yeah. We'll teach your 7-year-old soft A's how to pull them off.
Yeah, my kid starts jujitsu tomorrow.
Really?
Oh, really?
Tomorrow, that's the day.
How many classes do you think you could beat Mickey Gall?
Now is
I
he
was gonna say
doing
Ryan
is he
O'Neal,
doing
so
that
Ryan
instead
O'Neal.
of kindergarten?
Mickey, we know you gassed, by the way. We know you just gassed.
Yeah, Mick. Yeah, he guessed. It wasn't good.
Wait, you said he's starting what tomorrow?
Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, starts jiu-jitsu tomorrow. I'm very excited about it. He's into it. He's really into it. I wish that when I was a kid, I learned how to fight. Like really learned how to defend myself like that. 'Cause
Instead of having to go on the offense every time where it's not even a thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That would have been better if you just know how to self-defense. You're like, oh, I'll love to see how far it goes.
Well, yeah. Then I would never. You don't need to prove anything to yourself. That's when kids really. What the fuck is going on out there?
People having a good time at the Creek in the Cave.
What the
in
fuck? It
Long
sounds like
Long Island City's most struggling comedy club.
what the fuck is the sound out there?
I don't know.
There's like black women fighting.
Yeah, they're about to.
I love how the Creek in the Cave doesn't have a clientele style yet, so you just get randoms that come in to hang out here.
Yeah,
It is.
Are you
Rowdy.
jealous, Lewis?
kind of. I want to
Yeah.
fight with these black women.
I want to be loud at a bar.
Hey, black chicks, let me tell you about number 7.
Is
Yeah.
there a prisoner being raped
I would
in
love,
the bar
yeah,
right
I would
now?
love Lewis to get beaten up by a group of black women, and then he writes a poem about the last one to knock him out.
Can you imagine?
You're different than the others.
Yeah,
Can you imagine real quick going to prison, getting processed, and like this fucking sucks. I can't go out. And then some guys like, hey, where are you going? Like what? And then 2 more guys, and you're like, oh wait, no.
No.
And then it gets as bad or worse than you think.
And then the 7th guy comes in.
You're like,
And
I
it's
like
amazing.
it. Holy shit. This is better than anything I've ever experienced in my entire
And
life.
by the way, that guy didn't say the rapes are over. He just said this was the number 7. There might have been 12 or 13.
He didn't say the last in a long line of men. He said just number 7.
Yeah, he might have like, all right, let me get rid of these the rapes, and I'll come back to you. We'll
Do you
talk
think
about relationships.
do you think he was composing the first lines on like number 14 or number 15?
yeah.
It was
I like to
you know what?
imagine that the 7th guy was fucking Michael Clark Duncan in the Green Mile.
Yeah, they never show that side of prison for the Green Mile.
yeah. Just be quiet, boss. I won't love you, boss.
He's got a fucking mouse in his pocket.
Tom Hanks is just watching it happen. How could I kill one of God's miracles? What am I gonna tell God?
That other guy did steal grits.
All right, look, we're gonna wrap somewhat soon. A couple minutes left here on the show. I want to say one more time, guys, thank you for everyone that purchased tickets for Skankfest.
Lewis, I have a proposal.
What's your proposal?
All right, let's hear it.
I get it. I understand. I've promoted shows. I've worked at venues before. I get what you're going through.
You
Where
ran
as
Skankfest last year.
As a dude, you're like, yeah, I get why you have to do what you think you have to do already. But as a promoter and someone who has to work with this company, you're like, it's going to get me in a lot more trouble than I need for your revenge.
I don't. Yeah,
Stop me when I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong at all. You're correct right now.
Okay. So here's what I propose. I get that. But you also know I need to get revenge.
There has to be revenge.
So
I get it.
How about I get revenge, not at Brooklyn Bazaar, but not at Brooklyn Bazaar. And in return for not doing it where I want to do it, it's over after I do it.
Are you about to do something right now? Please don't do something right now.
Have I been drinking your piss this whole show?
No.
That's why I asked if he knew any magic guys.
Chud, you're the new intern on Skeptic Tank. No, that's the offer.
So you're saying if you don't do
I will
it,
take it away from Brooklyn Bazaar.
and you will do
and
the
in return-
revenge elsewhere.
I will do
and
my
then
revenge.
as long as that's what ends.
And in return, that is the end of the fucking thing.
But
you
you-
did something to me, I do something back to you, and it's over.
piss.
It doesn't. I don't know what it's going to be.
Ari,
But it's going to be revenge on the level of getting a cup of piss thrown in your face.
It will be revenge, and then it
You
will
threw
be
a cup
over.
Of piss in his face.
Oh yeah, right in his face. It was hanging
Over
off
my-
his
over
lips.
my
you could,
head.
if you want to have the video, that'd be.
And this was a prank.
No, it was him being angry. That's the offer, Lewis.
It was.
Take a couple minutes to think about this. That's the offer. I'm taking it away from where it can get you in trouble. I'm getting revenge, and then it ends there. You know me. You know my style of
No,
fucking
I know.
revenge.
You're also not. You're not a prefers. All people like to give you shit like you're a Welsher. You're a man of your word.
I'm not going to stab you or do something crazy.
No, I know you're going to.
That was almost unnecessary to bring up. You're not going to stab him?
can
No
say
one
that.
ever thought you were going to stab him. Jesus, Ari.
That's the offer. That's the only way I can think to do this and feel okay and still honor the idea that we need to do this at the Brooklyn Bazaar.
Here's the thing. I will agree with that. But if you go into the shit or vomit category,
You have to already expect that it might happen because I've already been collecting my feces and urine in my backyard.
I mean, he
got a
hasn't been able to
backyard
use
now?
his backyard for years, and it's a beautiful backyard.
yeah,
He's got to do something with that shit.
I can't deal with shit. If you do something with shit,
So hold on. Sorry there. I'll let you continue. Did you think previous to that I could deal with urine on my head?
I did. I
God.
think there's levels to this thing.
That is-
But how did this? I mean,
That
this
is an excellent
This was
point.
legitimately like a prank that you planned.
No, it's not a prank as much as it is a thing Lewis did.
He did something to hurt me, and I have to get it. It's like he understands I have to get him back.
Yeah.
So here's an option where it won't get you in financial trouble.
All right, so catch Nick up on this because I need him to know what's going on
I'll
so he
give you
can
the
better
quick
comment on
version.
the situation. So the first year, right?
At Skankfest 2 years ago, Zach Amico was doing the naked roast. Ari Shaffir was judging it.
Zach is up there fucking staple gunning his head, and he had a mouse trap on
Yeah,
his
I've
dick.
seen his Zach.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So you've seen his stand-up act. Imagine way better than that, all right?
Okay.
He's up there hurting himself
yeah.
in front of
Imagine he's
people.
got no boundaries.
Yeah, equally painful to watch.
Yes. Exactly.
He had done all that. At some point, he asked the dais, the three judges, pick a side, left or right. And I think Bronson was like, or maybe it was Earl, was like left. And he stapled a fucking dollar bill. He had his assistant staple a dollar bill with a staple gun to his right side. And then he asked someone else, left or right. At that point, I was like, it doesn't, God, he's just going to staple something to himself. It doesn't really matter.
Zach, read your poem. Zach, read your poem that you wrote for everyone.
So that's what he's done. Shoulder, cheek, forehead.
Yeah.
So he's it's in an environment where Zach is doing crazy shit to himself. So at one point, Ari, it's a naked roast, so the judges are naked too. Everybody's naked. Ari's naked, and at
Are
one
you
point,
returning for naked roast this year, by the way? It's been a few years.
It's been 1 year that I didn't do it.
we started the story with the year before last year. This
We're already
happened.
set up the timeline. But you're right.
So Ari, I forget why, but he pisses in a cup.
I didn't want to leave, and I had to piss, and I wasn't going to piss.
So he's
I
got like
pissed in
a,
cup.
you
one
know,
of those
like
one of those big beer cups.
a big keg party beer cup. Ari pisses in it, and everyone's like, "Oh, Ari's pissing in front of everybody." And that was
Yeah,
kind
if
of
we-
shocking.
if you had tape of this, if we can go back.
Wait, it's your own piss that got thrown in your face.
No.
Oh.
So he's pisses in a
Gonna
cup.
hope so.
So Ari, it's just kind of
2
like,
years
even
ago.
though everyone's naked, watching someone piss in a cup still gets the crowd like, he's
I
pissing
needed
in a
to
cup.
steal attention from Zach, so
And-
I did by pissing.
And then Ari has a cup full of piss
And
in
you
his
see
hand.
the moment
then that
where,
problem
where
was
a
I
light
now
bulb,
had a cup of piss in my
a
hand.
light
Like,
bulb
oh, I didn't
goes
plan on
off
this.
above his head. You actually almost physically could see it.
Yeah,
Like there was a moment where he went ding, and he looked at the piss.
That wasn't the plan, is what I'm saying. But I did have a cup of piss in my hand at Skankfest.
So Zach Amico's up there stapling shit to his face, and Ari, I'll let you tell it.
I thought of throwing it in the crowd. I thought of drinking it. First was drinking it, and then I was like, no.
First was drinking it. Goes, that is a side effect if I have to drink
that's
piss.
hurting me. No,
Yeah.
okay.
Also, I feel like it's been done. Then I was like, throw it in the crowd. I looked at Zach, and I was looking at him kind of like we're looking now, just like this, holding this cup. Mm-hmm. And then it was just like I could see him looking in my eyes, like he was kind of going like, yeah, man, I get it. You got to do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Now
Zach
we've
did
spoken to
not
Zach.
give this look at all.
We've spoken to Zach.
Zach was like, please God, Ari, don't throw piss in my face. He goes, I'm humiliating myself up here.
He was giving me this. This is exactly what he was giving me. Like, so you just hold something in your head. Like, you have a cup of piss in your hand, right? And you have it, and you're thinking of like, oh, maybe I should throw this to Zach. So
Yeah.
that's what you're thinking.
Okay.
No, that's what Ari saw. But Zach was blankly looking through
looking, keep
Ari
looking.
like
But
a
this-
magic
but
eye.
Here's the thing. I have trouble reading people anyways. So the subtle nuances of do or don't throw piss in my face, I'll never know.
But watch. Wait, where's the camera? Where's the camera? Is that it? Okay.
Good.
Wait, which one? That one?
That one.
Okay.
So I guess Jim Halpert was always like, I hope somebody throws piss in my face. I guess The Office was pretty funny.
Oh shit. So
Ari throws piss in his
By the way,
face.
none of this has anything to do with Lewis.
No, I'm just setting up the timeline of events. Okay. It was kind of you can't tell the story of Lewis throwing piss without
And Lewis
that
had to get
story.
revenge because he's the guy from Zach's poem.
Yes, exactly. Lewis promised to protect Zach.
It was like it's seventh J rapist.
Yeah. Zach is worth like 7-8 cigarettes at least.
All right, so Ari throws a cup of piss right in Zach's face.
Yeah.
Zach.
Perfect.
Zach pauses for a few seconds, and I remember watching, being like, I think I might be watching Friendships End right now. And then Zach, what did he say? He's something.
he
like,
goes, "This is exactly how Ari felt when they took away his show from him on Comedy Central." This was like a month after.
It was
awesome.
right after the
It was
show
great.
got taken. So it was
great.
a good line.
Yeah, it was a
everyone
good
had a
line.
good time. Whatever. That's Skankfest 2 years ago. Skankfest 1 year ago. Lewis is up on stage. And how did it go?
I'll tell you what happened. So I was doing the fight against Ryan
Wait, do you
O'Neal.
have video of this?
We have video or just we have actual video? Okay, so I'll set it up. So we're doing the fight against Ryan O'Neal. And this is last year, right? Yeah. Okay. So Ari, this is sort of set up throughout like the whole weekend. Like we're sort of talking about this fight, about how I'm still fat and I haven't lost enough weight yet.
You hadn't.
So then
He was like, "Oh, I could go to 205." I'm like, "You're not." And he was like, "I'm 220." I'm like, "You're no way you got to 220 yet." Which, by the way, was already behind schedule.
yeah, he
And
was
I
like, "You're not
"No
at
way."
220." So then I was like, "Well, if I had a scale," and then
I had already bought a scale at CVS.
So he
I was
pulls
like,
out
"Then
a
weigh
s-
yourself right now, then, if you're so confident."
he pulls out a scale. So I piss in a cup.
I said
to
we
lose
had-
weight.
I said we had a bet. I was like, "Tell him right now, if you're at 220," he goes, "If you're at 220, you'll do a naked roast." Because I said I'm done with it. I can't top throwing a cup of piss in someone's face. And I was like, "And if you don't weigh 220 or below, then you have to admit that I'm a better promoter for Skankfest than you ever were."
Okay.
Yeah. So I pissed in
And so Sal was like, "Piss, you got to pee first."
I pissed in the cup to lose some weight, which is like a pound of weight.
But then again, now you have a cup of piss.
So now I have a cup of piss. Now
Tough position to put a man in.
I weigh in at like 227. I've been eating
not
fried
close,
food,
not
salty
close.
as fuck, but with 2.6 weighing for the fight, motherfucker. Thank you.
2.6.
2.6 I weighed.
Who won that fight?
Puerto Rican rattlesnake. Get him right.
Who came in second? McDowell.
Did you watch it or no?
I watched it online, and I think I've paid for Ellis Mania every month since then.
Yeah.
No. They're like, "I want to cancel." Like, you won't, but that's nice. That you
Scam
want.
that
I've
Jew.
never canceled a recurring payment in my life. Everything you've
What
ever
is
gotten me to
Alice
sign up
Mania?
for.
Is it still going on?
Yeah. what's
I
that?
don't know. I'm paying
Like
every
6
month
months.
for it, so it
It's
better
an
be.
event? What is it?
It's an event once a year where it's like just like dumb.
He does like
You have to
MMA
pay
fights.
every month for
MMA
it?
fights with shock dog collars on, and people can just shock people.
Okay.
People fighting on skates, roller skates.
Yeah, a couple of people wailing on each other wasn't enough for me.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
we need to elevate that somehow.
So
I pay for all those fights too.
So yeah, I miss weight, and then Ari's sitting there gloating, and then this is the moment, I guess.
No sound of.
God damn it! Do I really have to say this to you? Oh, I lost my voice. Wow.
So I am now in the crowd. just standing-
angry.
Man, I just realized how fat Lewis is now.
Yeah.
I did not see this.
What is this?
That was Lewis running into the crowd with a cup full of piss.
I was turned away from him. I don't know why. Facing the crowd and doing.
Oh, you couldn't see. You got to get the picture of me. You
That's
can't
me.
really.
That's me with my hands up, away from Lewis.
And then I jump off the stage into the crowd. And
I heard it, but I didn't realize what was coming from.
I mean, Ari, you understand? He's gloating. His
I'm
hands
like
are in the
this.
air, and I get next to him. It's not like I throw it at him. I stand above him, and I slowly dump the entire cup onto his head.
The brownest urine, way browner than his dick.
Oh, doggy! I can smell the urine right now.
So, Nick, you look confused, and you should be.
Well, I'm making a judgment here.
It's 100% appropriate for you to do.
What's your judgment? What you thinking right now?
I don't know. You should have thrown the piss on Zach.
Me?
Oh, that would have been a great
That would have
opportunity.
been really
Throw it
funny.
Right in Zach's
Damn.
face.
And then we would even be going through this right now.
Look, shoulda,
done
coulda,
here.
wouldas. None. That's a great idea, but you can't go back in time.
You can't go back in time.
What if we do
Lewis
this?
threw it on Ari's face. So now Ari's in a
giving you a
position
good deal, Lewis.
where he threw a cup of piss on Zach's face, but Zach didn't enact any revenge except to continue living as Zach. And
Zach's not
Lewis,
the same person as me.
Lewis threw a cup of piss on Ari, and now Ari's like, I'm getting Lewis back this year. However, here's the problem. Believe it or not, the venue wasn't thrilled
They were sympathetic to me in my
with
plight.
the whole cup
well,
of piss
what you
throwing
should
thing.
do is, if you've seen the movie The Help, is you should trick Lewis into eating shit, but never tell him which meal it was.
Yeah, I got to be honest. We've discussed that idea before.
Yeah. And
It
you've
was
got
Lewis's
enough friends.
idea.
You've got enough friends that'll help you with this.
I was going. Understand? My entire staff was going to help me put my cum into multiple things that Ari consumed throughout all of Skankfest weekend last year.
That was Lewis's
and
plan.
we were going to videotape it, and then on the last day of Skankfest, release a documentary of Ari eating my cum throughout the whole weekend.
Entitled "How Ari Got Herpes."
well, one of the female comics accidentally drank one of Lewis's pranks, so all of New York comedy has been sued out of business. There's not a single comedian left
One
in
of
New
the
York.
female comics drank one of
They're
Lewis's.
shutting down every open mic to pay for the lawsuit.
Whoops.
Clean.
Nice.
Lewis, I am offering you.
So
to
let me
take it
get
out
the
of there
offer.
in
It-
return for it being over.
So you're going to
That's
get
the
Lewis
de-
back at some point outside of Skankfest.
I will keep it outside of Skankfest. I will get you back.
Oh, can I not be
Outside of
around when it
Skankfest.
happens?
Dave, you're the last person I'm thinking of either way in this.
But can I please
And
just
I'm
not be
giving
here?
you this offer right now to say I won't hit you in the worst possible moment. Take it.
I will. Yes,
Take
but
it,
I'll
Lewis.
take it as long as you agree that there's no shit. If there's
I
a
can't
no
agree
shit
with that.
rule,
All right, Lewis, let me just speak as your counsel on this.
Lewis, I'm
Here's
giving
why I
you
think
a lot
you,
right
all
now,
right, give me
man.
a second.
I'm not saying it will be. I'm saying don't start making demands
Here's
right
what-
now.
here's why
you
I
can't
think-
start analyzing how exactly it's going to be.
Here's why, as your counsel, I advise you to take this deal. Because he's going to get you back at Skankfest if you don't take the deal. Like, that's a guarantee. He's going to do something.
Yeah, but he knows
There's
that
no
I'm-
shit guarantee either way, Lewis.
yeah. But here's
So,
can I tell
Lewis,
you
there's
the
no
reason
shit-
Ari's leaving me or giving me this olive branch.
Olive branch.
Olive
Jesus.
branch.
Your Honor,
Right.
my client is mentally retarded. I'd like
The
to.
reason I'm telling you is because he knows that he's going to take it to another level, and then I'm going to up it to another level.
I'm going to do that, and
And
I'm
we're
not going to be
gonna-
able to write specials anymore because I'll be so consumed. with
Eventually,
just
one of
getting
us
you
is
back.
going to die because of the bodily
I get
fluids
that.
that
I
we.
get that. It might be you
Or-
and it might be me. 50-50 either way.
All right.
So
All
I
right.
So I'm saying
You won't be able to write
Take the
specials
deal.
anymore, but will you write the best poem of your life? That's the question.
I really don't know what would be an appropriate recourse for that.
Well, it's got to be a little
of
bit
what?
more than a
Getting
cup of
seven,
piss.
Right by 7 people or piss porn?
Yes. No.
If you rate me 7 times, I swear to God, I'm going to write a
Yeah,
poem
yeah,
about
yeah.
you, motherfucker.
Fool me once. I don't know. Like what? 'Cause
Ari-
it is fucked up. You shouldn't have thrown the piss in his face.
Ari, do you feel like you can get him back
shouldn't have.
something equal to throwing piss in your
beat
face?
you in a fucking argument right then, and you decided
he's
to take
not
that
Zach.
moment.
Zach loves that kind of shit.
But I get
Zach's
it.
all about it. That was
Zach-
Zach's pay for
Zach
Skankfest.
thinks
By the way,
Zach-
Lewis did eventually say that I was a better promoter.
I know. I
Can
lost
you
the
pull
bet.
Could you pull that video up, please?
Possibly. Oh wait, show the picture. This is the moment. Yeah, this is fucking excellent. Look at him.
That's Lewis admitting he's the better promoter.
I no longer have that T-shirt. I had that T-shirt for 10 years.
It's you know what really gets me? It's the drip going into his mouth.
Yeah, you can really see the liquid.
All right, Ari.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you can get Lewis back with something equal to throwing a cup of piss on his face, or does it have to be more?
I believe it will be in my own way where I feel like I've gotten
You
him
already
back.
have the plan. Huh? Or no?
No, he
I
doesn't.
have a few
he
different
doesn't.
plans.
He doesn't have the plan.
I have a few different.
I know
plans.
Ari.
I have a few different plans.
I know you.
You
I
don't think
I don't know
you think
you.
I haven't thought about this at all?
I know Ari.
Wait, what do you think I don't have a plan?
Ori,
you taking this deal or the Skank Fest?
You might have smoked my piss tonight. You have no idea.
Lewis, you got.
Lewis,
to the
would you
end of the
really
episode.
piss on
Keep
him
thinking about it.
again?
Keep thinking about it. You got to the end of the episode.
The episode's over, Ari. We're ending the episode right now.
It's time. It's time to do it, man. I get. If I were you, my percentage of me that would go, no, fuck it. But I also get the percentage of me that go, this is a good idea. So I don't know where you're gonna go.
Okay, well,
but I'm
I'll make
saying
the deal.
that
Yes, I will say yes. That, but if I touch your shit or vomit,
No, Lewis. This isn't part of it. It may or may not be that. But you don't get to make any sort of decisions of like
decisions.
of like this is how it's gonna be. You have to fear everything, Lewis. You have to fear everything.
Why are you
And it
laughing
may or
like you
may
don't
not
do
be
that every 15
But
minutes?
you have, you have to fear everything.
Somebody said a word wrong. Did you hear that?
All right.
You gotta fear it all. I can't let you say it's not that. But you can't say if it's this, then there'll be revenge. I'm saying the deal is I'll take it away from Skankfest. I'll decide what it is.
So, Ari,
and
do
then
you
there'll
think,
be the end of it.
Do you think it's reasonable?
Why don't you
that
throw
if
salt in
your-
his eyes?
Like, if your thing is so
Mr.
much
Fuji.
worse, let's just say hypothetically,
I get it. That has
your
to be
thing
crossing
is
his mind.
so
That has to be
much
crossing his
worse than
mind.
what he did.
What if I
he
fucking-
can't get revenge on that?
What if I snap his kid's neck? Let's just say, not that I'm going to, but let's just say I do that, and I'm like, wow, Ari went too far. But at
Ari went too far.
but I didn't think he would go that far. But where I was, I think it's still a good deal, not knowing where he was going to go because I didn't think
He
So
could
he
have
can't
snapped
get
his neck at
revenge.
Skankfest.
Yeah.
So he
And
can't get
it
revenge
also,
on
it
you
also
for
could
that.
be covering my toilet seat in Vaseline.
What?
It's not going to be that.
So the entire toilet slips up your ass.
That's not a good
So you
prank.
sit on, you're like, what? Oh, now I
What
got
the
Vaseline in my butt. Yeah, it could be anywhere.
I got
in
the
that
whole
range.
damn toilet in my ass.
I honestly think it's a good deal I'm offering. I think it's a good deal that I'm
Look,
offering.
I don't mind the deal, Ari.
You
know,
I
can't put
gotta-
addendums on it, Lewis. That's
I
part of the
thought
deal.
it was a good
You can't
deal.
put addendums on it.
I thought it was a good deal
Until
until
you
you
realize
said
James is gonna die?
you could kill his kid, and he can't revenge it.
Maybe. I can maybe.
What's up?
sorry, I'm trying to get another drink from Thud, but it distracted
We're
me.
ending
almost
the
done.
show.
But I'm going to get another drink anyway. We're going to end the show on
I gotta
another drink.
drink
He
after the show.
won't have to tip over there. It's still free, but he doesn't want to have to give a $2 tip. So
might
he's like,
tip
bring it here.
I'm not tipping Thud.
All right.
I'm saying.
Lewis, what do you say to the deal? I'll be honest, after he brought up killing your kid, I'm questioning it a little bit now.
He's not going to kill my kid. I don't think
Right.
so.
So you got to assume there's some things I won't do.
Here's the thing. I'll
Oh,
agree
he
to the
threw a
deal.
couple-
Can I be honest, though?
Take it through your thought process the way you
I'm
would.
gonna
The
agree
way
with
you,
the
the
deal.
way you would for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Do you want me to give you an honest answer here? Or do you want me to just agree to the deal? Do you
How
want me to
about
just be honest
dog-
about
how
how I
about
feel?
dog
Here's the deal.
shit?
I've already thought about this. You need to swear that you agree to the deal on the life of your child.
I don't believe in magic, so that
No,
doesn't
no,
mean
no.
anything. to me.
Okay.
You don't believe in magic.
Ooh,
Okay.
I swear on his life.
Okay, fine. Then that's fair. I will punch your kid in the face. No, that's too far. I will slap him open hand as hard as I can in the face.
Wait.
He won't remember. He's only like 4. I will
He's
slap
6.
Whatever.
He'll definitely remember the one time
Only
a
if you remind him.
giant fucking.
We were just talking about like how did those moms in the Michael Jackson documentary live with themselves? They're
And
like they're
Kim.
just pimping out their kid, and you're about to let your kid get slapped in the face.
I'm
over a
about to
piss
let my
bag.
kid get slapped over a piss bed.
And Kim now.
You can smack him. Can you just smack him?
She's like, it'll just make her wet.
Can you just fucking.
You can smack him. By the way, I don't know if you heard earlier. James starting to jiu-jitsu tomorrow. So
That's what I gotta get
think
now. I gotta
you
get
might
it
have
now.
your work cut out for you.
Yeah, Dougie. Here's what I'm going to say.
Already
it out.
slapped
Think it out.
James.
Think
Got
it out
caught in
loud.
an
You want me to
armbar.
completely honest?
Okay, but without saying what you're gonna do, think it out loud.
I agree to the terms. I agree to the deal.
No,
not
think out
obviously
why
not
you
smacking
should,
my
why you should.
kid. Obviously,
Probably
psycho.
not. You know me well enough to know that's probably where I won't go. I won't go
Probably
there.
not. But if you take it to a certain level, Ari,
Yeah. Think it out loud. Don't say what you're going to do. Think what you would probably. I feel like I would have to do this. Say it like that.
yeah, if you make me touch or eat or be near your shit too much,
What about dog shit?
What about dog
Serious
shit?
question.
Serious question. What about
Because
dog shit?
you've probably stepped in dog shit.
that's not as bad. You're right.
Yeah.
The dog shit's not as bad as human feces.
You haven't seen this dog.
But if you, I got you a gift.
Is it the middle finger?
These are Infinite CBD. By the way, Infinite CBD back as the marquee sponsor for Skankfest
Dude,
this year, which
I
is
need
incredible.
CBD right now.
Loves
for my arm. I really need CBD only.
suppositories for your butt.
No fucking way.
I swear to God.
CBD
called
isolate
rocket
suppository.
Swear to God.
I mean, 10 coconut oil base. That helps.
Goes right up your butt, so you get your
Yeah.
CBD, and it'll help your
If
butt.
you already
Hey,
thought smoking pretend weed was gay, have I got news for you. Literally shove it up your fucking ass.
The guys at Infinite CBD are now creating a new line of products called the Number 7. And what they'll do is you take 7 3-milligram doses and put it right up your butt.
All right, we're going to wrap this one
I
up.
understand
Either
you'll be
accept
upset.
the deal or reject the deal, Lewis.
I accept the deal, but you sort of understand the little asterisk and the little...
That's not accepting the
No,
deal.
it's not accepting
It's accepting
a
a deal.
I wish we could have it.
I think
gotta
the
do it at
deal
Skankfest,
the
though.
deal is that there's no asterisk. That's the deal.
There's not an asterisk, there's fine print.
Go dog shit. He already agreed to dog shit.
What's the fine print? Because it can't just be shit. Because it's got to at least be. Think of my point. Even if I'm not going to do that, I need you to think I am. So if you tell me that's off the books,
No,
that
it's
means
not
that
off
you're
the
less
books.
scared.
It's the fine print.
And I
is
might,
that
in the last second, if I suddenly come into a bunch of shit, that I'm like, oh, well, I didn't really plan on this, but I got to use it. You would be on my side on that. If someone's like, hey, Ari, there's Amazon delivering shit today only for $3 a pound.
Yeah, let's imagine
You know I would have to go
Ari's
for that.
about
To
to,
get
pull
revenge
his
on New York
prank on
City.
you, and that week the price of shit tumbles.
Yeah,
Okay,
something like
and
that.
all of a sudden you can get 3 barrels of shit for a third
That's
the price.
got to at least
Oh
be on
shit,
the
Lewis,
table.
you got to invest in shit futures now.
You got to push the stock
He's
price
gonna.
up.
He's gonna.
You know that game? My son has it. It's a game where you put whipped cream on like a hand, and you guys keep on hitting a dial. And you put your face in front of it, and then it smashes the whipped cream in your
Oh,
face.
yeah, I know that game.
Yeah, I wanted to do it with cum on this show, except these guys wouldn't do it.
I can't. So weird of us. So
would've been so
strange,
good.
but I wasn't down to
It
do
would've
that.
been
I
so
know.
good.
Directions.
I'm such a prude.
Directions for use: wash hands before handling.
Pussy. Fucking go dirty hands.
Lewis, I'm saying go for it and trust whatever's going to happen happens.
That's the deal.
Okay, that's the deal.
You should go dog
Ladies and
shit.
gentlemen, Infinite CBD, give them some fucking love, guys. Go to infinitecbd.com. They're coming back as Skankfest sponsors this
yeah.
year, giving lots of amazing CBD products out. Once again, skankfestnyc.com is the website. Grab your tickets right now before they sell out. Skankfest, bigger and better than ever. Ari Shaffir, thank you very much for coming out tonight. Come on, guys, give him some love.
Ari Shaffir.
The one and only legendary Nick Mullen. Give him some love.
Mullen.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you for watching the Legion of Skanks. And we'll be back next week with Big J Okerson back in studio. Peace.
You've been listening to the Legion of Skanks podcast with Big J Okerson.
A lazy-eyed albino.
Cry for me. Come on. Cry.
I'm a shepherd of shitheads.
Lewis Gomez.
Louis J. Gomez, you motherfucker.
Louis J. Gomez.
If you look at me, I'm going to break your fucking jaw. I want to punch you in your fucking nose. May I'll punch Uncle Magic in his fucking head.
And comedian Dave Smith.
Fuck you, I ain't got jokes.
I feel like if I wanted to be gay,
Fucking stick your fist up your ass. You have lube.
The Legion of Skanks podcast.
Yo, ding dong, we're done here. Time to go.